Hello there, everyone's favourite halfling bard, Finley Shenanigan here. Being the soulful adventurer that I am, and known for telling a tale or two, pull up a stool to grab a pint as I tell you a story about my favourite hero, me. In my years of travelling, I met people of all walks and cultures. Although the horsemen coming didn't affect me directly, I saw the toll they left behind. The destruction and devastation these villainous beings left in their wake sparked something within me. How was I, Finley Shenanigan, to become the greatest, most legendary bard that Candoria had ever seen, if no one was around to behold my glory? More importantly, where is Alundra? When will she be back? And what will she be wearing? Hopefully something revealing. Anywho, setting on my journey, I shared my glamour with those who had never witnessed such pure, unadulterated excellence before. My legacy was to replace their despair and unite the people for the war yet to come. In the end of the day, everyone can be a hero. Everyone has a little adventure inside of them, and if you don't, would you like one?
Salutations. I am Rin Anoran, historian of Candoria, renowned problem solver, an elf of esteemed conscience. When I became of age, I set out as a Rena and departed from my home of Othalos to the city of Egoras to study the arcane arts. With some difficulties, I was able to teach myself while working as a scribe in the library of Alashar. There, I produced a masterpiece of Candoria's history and its secrets, my manifesto, the true record of our world. However, even my aspirations dwindled when Alundra's guidance vanished, followed by the devastation from the horsemen's wake. Despite all the wounds we have suffered, I shall never let our existence be forgotten, for I believe our best hope lies with our knowledge and story made eternal.
My name is Kurt Glaskin, and I have lost everything that I've loved in this world. My daughters, my wife, my friends, all of them dead to the horsemen. And now I have a chance to redeem myself, to protect my friends, to lead humanity into a new age of light and hope. Alundra abandoned us, the goddesses abandoned us, and left us with these monsters. And I want to take everything from them that they've taken from us. I live in a world of blood and hatred and violence, and so I will become that violence. I will be that hatred, and I will be exactly what we need. A sword against the darkness.
My name is Urgra Dropper, and I am a dependable ambassador. I was the only half-breed in my mother's tribe of orcs where the threat of being eaten constantly hung over my head. And yet, those were some of the happiest times of my life compared to my time with the Revenant. I was 12 when I first picked up a bow and started hunting, and I quickly found that people make the most interesting prey and often deserve an arrow in the head far more than most monsters. Magic and even the Three Sisters were always something weird and sinister to me. That is, until by chance I crossed paths with the High Priestess Alundra, who showed me that magic, like everything else, can be used for good or for evil. And that's what I'll keep on repeating to myself every time one of those stuck-up magical morons say something that makes me want to cut out their tongues.
The following program features adults using adult language. You have been warned. All right, we are on. Welcome everybody. Real quick, let's get an audio check
setup.
for the. How's the music level? Is it too loud? Too soft?
Let's give it a check.
The audio seems fine. It seems more soft, if anything. I like it. It's good volume.
Okay. So unmute every so often just to take a peek to see if it's drowning us out or if it's too quiet.
Yeah.
So, welcome everybody to Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
Hey.
Also called HotA. Yeah, there you go, Dylan. Hey.
This is he's really updone. I'm watching this graphic. Holy crap.
So we got some really great announcements. We got a new look. So if you look over here, the Twitch chat will pop up as you guys play heist or talk about stuff. At the end of the gaming session, we like to try to do Q&A with people in case they have any questions. When we do that, we'll also pop this up here so everybody can see it. It'll be really good for recordings, for stuff later too, so people can see what they're saying while we're playing. But this won't always be up when we're actually needing to use the map. I'll get shifted over here. But in the meantime, we got a new slideshow of some of the Horsemen stuff coming out. Yeah, and the whole layout looks different. So yeah, that's the big announcement. If someone is watching that isn't used to this look, it is still us. This is still HotA. So I am DM SteelX. So I'll be running the game tonight, and we have with us 4 players. So we'll go around the table. So when we start doing stuff, we'll go in order. So it'll be Finley, Rin, Kurtz, Urgra. That's on the thing just for systematic order. So go ahead and give us an introduction about you and tell us a little bit about your character.
Right, well, I guess that means I'm up. What's up, everybody? Kyle here from York, Pennsylvania. Look at all this amazingness. It's weird because I can't really see it, but it looks great. It looks awesome. Like, well done, DM Sean, DM SteelX. It looks freaking great, man. Way to put all that time and effort into it. It looks awesome. I will be playing everyone's favorite halfling bard, Finley Shenanigan here. A little bit about Finley. He is the heart and soul of the team. He's the adventurous type in more ways than one, not just out in the field of battle, but also between the sheets. Ready to get this thing started. Do you want us to do our announcements too, or do you just want to roll around first and then do announcements?
Yeah, we'll do announcements after.
All right. All right, real quick with the announcements then. I am on PvP duty, so we're still moving along with that. Everything looks like we're going to be going in the start of the new year on January 9th, which is not, I believe, not the first Wednesday, but the second Wednesday, right after something else gets started, which I'll leave for someone else to get into. But should be fun. I think we only need like 2 more players, and we're looking at some of the people's character creations, and we're going to make sure that everything's as perfect, I guess, or as good as it's going to get, and then we'll tweak it as we go. But should be a lot of fun, and really looking forward to seeing what everyone comes up with, and watch everyone demolish each other and see who comes out victorious. So there you go.
Okay.
And good job. My name is AJ. I'll be playing Rin, the High Elf Wizard, here in the party. A bit more of the intellect and preparer and planner, but whether or not he's listened to, who's to say? But I think he does a pretty good job at what he tries to. I'll just give you a little bit of some insight about coming up tomorrow. We will have another Red Dragon Inn premiering here on Twitch. I believe it is at 6:30 starting time, just like our Tuesday starts.
For Pacific, yep.
For Pacific Standard Time. For the topic, it's not yet decided. So something interesting. It could be crazy. It could be really cool. Check it out.
Surprise.
So find out. Yeah.
Okay.
Hanging.
Welcome.
I'm Dylan. I play Kurtz, the meat shield between these guys and everything that wants to kill them. Aside from that, I'm here to tell you guys about HotA points, which are these things you get A, from watching, and B, from clicking the little chests that appear on screen during the show. You got HotA points, then you got loyalty points. HotA points are just to show that you're better than everyone else. And make sure that you flaunt them, and you can use them in the games that we have in the chat as well. Loyalty points are a little more important. You can use them to buy either inspiration or health potions for us, or for the DM. The DM has quite a few health potions stocked up, so don't buy him anymore. Buy me health potions, because I get hit a lot.
Yeah, so when we switch to the second screen when we're playing, there'll be little tokens that might be hovering over the players or my section. It'll show health potion or the inspiration points. That's what those come from, is when you guys purchase those. We revamped the store so it's all correct before so instead of a player number, it's the actual player and the character is mentioned in it. Okay, yeah. Next.
All right, that's me.
That's you.
Hey, everyone. My name is Connor. I am playing the half-orc ranger Urgra Dropper. Newest member of the HotA family. Super excited to be here. This is maybe my 3rd session? Maybe 4th.
I think 4th now.
Depends how many times you were lurking.
You weren't
and then
playing.
Get
Yeah.
I guess
on the stream. Technically, it's 4.
Yeah.
But yeah. Really thrilled to be here. And Sean, whenever you want me to do the recap, I'm ready to jump in.
All right, before we do that, we have picked our tentative hard launch date. If everything goes according to plan, we should start January 8th.
Yeah.
So, Christmas falls on a Tuesday, which is our stream day, so we're not doing that. And then New Year's also as well. So we're going to take 2 weeks off, so everybody can do family stuff. But then January 8th is when we're going to kick it back off, and hopefully, we'll actually be starting the campaign. So everything we've been doing thus far just been Session 0. The world's record for longest Session 0 ever. But
we did it, you guys.
Yeah,
we did it.
We're almost there. Yeah. So is there any more announcements? Anything anybody wants to go over? I think that was it. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, let's get the recap.
All right, so recap. Last time, we had just left the dwarven town of Halbrich, having defeated the party's doppelgangers. Urgra, their new companion, told them that she had been hired by one of their past allies, Devis, to essentially collect them and lead them to Candoria proper, where their other ally, a gnome artificer named Lilash, had been arrested and was standing for trial for essentially smuggling magical items.
She's a goblin at heart.
But with the way Kurtz treated her, I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe a little mixed blood.
No
You never know.
spoilers, guys.
She could have a racy past. But we started up in the forest, everyone waking from a long rest, and it seemed that everyone had had a strange night of dreams. Kurtz, so extreme to the point that he needed to take a moment. Urgra quickly followed to make sure nothing attacked him. In the meanwhile, Finley and Rin had a conversation about their dreams and found that there were quite a few similarities between them. But before they could delve too deeply into it, Urgra and Kurtz returned, and things awkwardly moved along. So the party progressed and came to a river, and there was a small altercation with a number of wargs. And Urgra, through her half-orc knowledge, realized that although wargs are normally used by orcs, it appeared that these ones weren't. And so we're thinking that maybe they're being used by another type of race, possibly hobgoblins, maybe goblins. We're not entirely sure. But since neither Urgra nor anyone else is very familiar with this part of the land, we decided to just keep moving. It was then brought up that Urgra knew of a shortcut to Kindoria proper to shave off some time, and the party decided to proceed with it, and we found ourselves in front of a large cave.
Very large.
And the party, having just escaped from a multi-layered underground dungeon, had their reservations, but eventually we decided to proceed through. And we started to explore this cavern. Thus far, remarkable things have been there. Are definitely railroad tracks. Everything is substantially larger than what would normally be for people our size, which makes us think giants. And we found a large sort of drain with a large grate on it, so large that we could actually just slip our way through, even the largest of us, with no problem whatsoever. And continued to explore, and we found a large section of almost clockwork cogs. Kurtz decided to do some investigating, going off from the party, and upon jumping Mario style from cog to cog, they started moving, creating a lot of noise.
Okay.
And he just kept on exploring, and he came upon what looked like a stalagmite. And it seemed almost a little bit more like a volcano in that the top was cut off and there was a hole in it. And right when he stuck his head into that hole was where we cut off. And that's where we start our night.
Where we cut off Kurtz's head. No,
Yeah.
cut off the episode.
It was a little fuzzy right there, specifically what got cut off, but yeah.
That's right.
Fine, that's fine. I've got till January to roll a new character.
It's actually
And
a
of
ye
course-
old giant circumcision mechanism.
And Finley found his little pocket bag.
Oh, yeah, he
Bag
did.
of holding.
I did.
House of
Yeah,
holding.
that's right.
My little pocket dimension of pleasure that no one knows about will be used. Well, maybe you'll find out that's what I use it for. That's what I'm probably going to use it
Looks
for.
just
The
like a-
personal pleasure pouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like a mini Crown Royal bag. Not a sponsor.
Yeah.
Yet.
All right. Yeah, yet. Speaking
Oh,
of,
yeah.
if
I'm sure
anyone
they'll
wants
love to
us,
sponsor
just let us know. We will post you all over the screen here and pay us big money. All right. So, we left off with Kurt, so let's slide over to him. Oops, wrong direction.
Oh, yeah, and then I have this Horizon Zero Dawn shit beneath me.
Oh, on the map. I thought you meant on the stream.
No.
Okay. So, got a good recap. What do you guys want to do?
I want to know what's in the hole.
Yeah. My owl's flying above him, looking down and watching what the hell Kurtz is doing, but
Okay. Okay. Give me a perception check. Okay. First roll of the night.
Here we go.
Drum roll, Bard. All right. So,
Meh.
so this pillar is decently tall. Well, more like a column, I guess. So it's the top of it is going to be about forehead level for you. But she can kind of prop herself up on there, and as you're kind of pulling up, some of the rock face is kind of breaking and sliding off, but you're able to pull your head above there, and you can peer in there, and you can kind of see that inside of it is like a pyramid-shaped object that looks like it's metal, and it's receded inside of this column, but you can't really tell what it is.
Need someone childlike to fit inside. Finley, come here.
Right, but you're all the way. Shit, man. So these cogs, pretty big for a little halfling to try to traverse his way across, right?
Make it.
Ren, do you think you can navigate these things on your own? And I carry Finley.
You want me to cross this? Why are we crossing this?
Well, if you want to stand here all by yourself, you're welcome to do that too.
I'll stay over here if you don't mind fiddling over there by the two nincompoops. I'll stay here.
I also found a tunnel.
There is still some other area that you guys haven't explored as well. So yeah, you guys have only explored a portion of it thus far. We did increase your guys' vision radius.
Thank
so
you.
guys can see
That helps a little bit.
That was something you guys brought up last week, so you guys can see.
Just to be able to see just a smidge more is good.
It's a really, really big cavern.
So, thank you for that. So as Kurt says that he needs me, he needs me. So I start, stretching, doing my lumbar stretchings and doing the leg thing, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die trying to get across this, but it's worth it. So.
I see him doing this, and I repeat, Finley, you did just hear me say I offered to carry you, right?
I mean, if you're really up for it, I mean, I'm not really like a heavy sack of potatoes or anything.
He needs to stretch to get on your back.
Pretty much, yeah. I stretch for most physical activities, if you know what I'm saying. So just give me a second. I'll just continue stretching for a bit.
Is that your rapier, or are you just happy to see her?
She's about to find out. All right, so, I mean, how does this do? Usually, Karts carries me around. I've never really. Well, I can't say I've never ridden a woman before. Never mind. So
at this point, I grabbed the scruff of his neck and put him on my shoulders.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna just start hopping from cog to cog using my slippers as appropriate.
All right, give me one, either acrobatics or athletics check.
Sure.
Ooh, you get acrobatics.
Whichever one you want.
Neither am I.
Fancy.
Strength or more dexterous.
I will always choose acrobatics since I have a -5 athletics. Ooh.
Dirty 20.
There you go.
So yeah, you are able to conquer these terrifying cogs. No problem with Finley upon your back. Kyle, are you able to move your character, or is someone having to do it for you?
I think he just moved.
I can see things this week, guys. It's great. I can see the thing. Yeah, it's amazing. It's like holy shit. So as we get across, I'm basically Yoda backpack on Erd right now.
Yeah, you are.
And as we get across, I'll just kind of hop down real quick. Be like, you are incredible. And I'll just then I'll walk my way over to Karts and be like, Karts, I'm here. I made it. What do you need?
Finley, I need you to jump inside this hole.
That's all you had to say. I'm the man for the hole.
I just boost him up and just.
All right,
okay.
All right, give me a perception check.
Throw a torch in there after you too.
Oh, that'll be fine. A man in the hole. I'm the man for the job then. The darker and deeper, the more mysterious, the better.
Perception check, Finley.
Oh, for me? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, you're looking in there, I assume, yeah?
Oh, I thought you said something about strength for him holding me up or something. Just perception?
Yeah. You are peering down, I assume.
Woo! 21!
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so you
Not
can...
bad.
So after you get boosted up there, you're able to have a better vantage point. You're looking down, and you can see the kind of like Washington Monument kind of shape. You know, it's like 4 sides, cylindric, and then at the top it's kind of the 4 sides collapse into a point. And
An obelisk?
Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, an obelisk. So you can tell that this obelisk is definitely metal. Looks like maybe obsidian color, though. And you can't, because it's really tight fitting, you can't see what it is, but you can notice that there are different things on the sides as it recedes down.
Little note, Sean, you're a little soft and music has gotten a little louder.
Don't know how to...
I think it's just because the music got louder, so you sound softer.
Thanks for checking. Okay.
All right, so just so I got a clear visual of what's going on here, I just got peered into a deep, dark hole. There's a long black rod that I can't see how far it goes down, and it's long and thick and sturdy.
Some may say phallic.
I feel like I'm in like a D&D glory hole right now. That's how I'm feeling. That's like I'm on the reverse end of this. So can I, for lack of a better term, can I grab it? Can I just grab a hold of it? Can I pull it out? Yeah. Or is it like stuck?
So are you standing on it, or are you standing on the rim of the outside?
Okay. In my mind, I thought Kurtz was like grabbing my ankles and shoving me in this hole here. But if I could just go in, I'll just go the fuck in. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So after playing around with it and trying to investigate it, it doesn't seem like you would be able to lift it out. But there probably is some kind of mechanism or something that would lift this out.
Right. And how far down into the hole am I?
It's not that far from the top of the hole to the top of the obelisk. Right. Maybe like a foot.
Oh, okay. So we just need a skinny kid to get it. Got it. Okay. Yeah, Coach. Yeah, long, thick obelisk-looking thing down here. I don't know if I can get it out, but perhaps maybe. Is there anything out there that might be able to procure this out of here? It looks pretty cool. Might have some sort of importance.
Is there?
This is a torch. This is a torch, by the way. I'm not like dumb.
Yeah, Kurt's in the immediate area. You don't see any kind of thing that would obviously lift it.
Hard negative on that one.
Are you having problems over there?
No. Are you dead?
I'm just peacefully keeping my business over here on
Sean,
the other side.
If I look at this chimney thing, is there another similar thing to what he described?
Where are you at?
I'm just below them on the same side of the river.
Yes, there is.
There's a similar thing in this one as well.
What's a thing?
There's a black obelisk in these chimney stones.
A what?
An obelisk.
Yeah, you heard of an obelisk, obeliskin.
What the hell is that?
Obeliskin.
While I'm down here in the glory hole, can I move this thing? Does it shift at all?
No, it's in there pretty stout.
There's nothing else in here but me and a big long shiny black shaft.
Yes.
Okay.
It's awful crowded.
Just like the gypsy woman said.
Any writing on it or anything at all?
Not that you can tell from the top. You can only see the top and then a little bit down the sides between the walls of the cone and the pillar.
Kurtz, you said there was a cave around here?
Yeah.
Okay, so does it seem like this might go down deeper, that if I could dig out a little bit more, it might...
If you destroyed the structural integrity of the cone, volcano cone thing, it would probably reveal it.
All right, got it. All right.
Kurtz,
I'm gonna say, Kurtz, get me the fuck out of here. And I'm gonna put my hands up.
If you go explore and let me know where you're going so I can try to track the movement on the stream.
All right, I'll come and pull Finley out of the hole.
Okay.
Like a kid reaching up.
Uppy. Okay.
All right. So, and then I'll run down over to Ergra because I heard her say something from inside there about another glory hole or obelisk, and I'll. Do I see the same thing if I hop in this one?
Yep.
All right. All right. Is the stalagmite around this thing? Feel like we could probably a little bit over time maybe clear it out of here to reveal the whole thing.
Yeah, you could. Just a series of couple really strong attacks could probably start to crumble it back. It's so at the peak of it, it is thinner wall of stone. At the base, it is thicker. So it would take more brute force or magic or whatever you guys want to use.
Have a hammer.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to try, you can go ahead.
I can do it.
Yeah, I'm not wasting my arrows on this.
You do realize
Boy.
that we're supposed to get out of the cave, not linger here.
I can't hear you from across the river.
The raging river of death. What was that
Great
from? That was on
movie.
the movie.
All right,
Emperor's New
Emperor's New
Groove.
Groove.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I think if we just take a moment and reveal these obeliskins, we could figure out maybe if they have some sort of mechanical use to the rest of the heebie-jeebie gear shiftings that's going around here. I'll just start digging. I don't know. I'll just start fucking digging. Just start digging on one.
Okay. I almost called you Andrew. Rin, give me a perception check.
Okay. 5.
Ooh, okay.
You about to get fucked up.
No, I'm just looking at you all.
Okay.
Trying to.
All right, so Kurtz, are you smashing away with the hammer?
Yeah.
All right, so as you are breaking down on this pillar, you get lower and lower, and it takes a lot more work the lower you go. But you are able to peel the stone away, and you start to see different images on the side of this pillar. It's kind of hard to make out at first, but as you keep breaking down, you notice 4 different pictures, like in the side of it, and on this pillar, because you're breaking the second one you guys found, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you see like a mug of beer on the north side. Prepare to copy. So there's like a mug of beer with the foam on the top, and then on the eastern side, you see a ring, and it's got an interesting shaped gem in it. On the south side is a dagger, and on the west side it looks like some sort of gravestone.
And you're saying that's what Kurt sees, or we all see that?
Well, if you're around it, you can all see those as he's breaking it away. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Okay. All right. So I didn't write that down because I didn't know if you said Kurt sees it or we did. So just one more time.
Right, so
Beer, ring, dagger, grave, northeast, southwest.
Yep.
All right.
Rotate.
And, yeah, if we look lower, do we see any hidden mechanism that we couldn't see before?
No. So as you are looking at this, it looks like these icons are maybe removable, but they are fixated in there. There's something you guys haven't done to release it.
I do have a crowbar.
Yeah, brute force is not the answer for this one.
Hint, hint.
The god whispered in your ear.
We've come across a puzzle, man. This is your shit. You gotta get over here. Lickety splickety.
For what reason? What's the problem?
Because there's symbols and there's puzzles. Like it screams Rin. I'm not gonna be able to figure this out. Although it does have a thing of beer. Like I got that one. That was pretty easy.
What are the symbols? What are they, Finley?
Well, let's see here.
It's a beer mug, a ring, a dagger, and a tombstone.
On the 4 sides of what?
Of the Ozblisk.
What is this word you keep using?
We shall name him Ozzy.
You should be my Ozzy.
I don't know. Kurt said it.
Oh, brilliant.
Obelisk.
Are you sure you should be breaking things down?
You're not my dad.
All right, so you're starting to work on the first one.
I just want to point out I've rolled 3 3s in a row.
for the same check.
Oh, you have, yeah. Oh, wait.
Just
different
it's
checks,
just-
but threes.
10.
Every time he's rolling threes.
Ren rolled.
Oh,
Ren
you got a
rolled
plus
2.
3
10, that's
perception,
fine.
3 athletics, 3 athletics. Yeah.
All right, so on this first one, as you break away, you see 4 different faces, and they appear to have very exaggerated expressions, kind of like with the drama, with the. So the north one looks joyful. The eastern one looks angry. The southern one looks sad, and the western one looks fearful or scared.
All right, one more time, just for clarification. Fear is north. Ring is
happy fear. Angry ring.
Fear, dagger. Well,
no, sad dagger. Sad dagger, fear death. Fear tomb. Stone.
meh. We'll see. Is only the first.
We passed a few more of these.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. So perhaps that means you might have to come to this side of the river, a pointless endeavor for me to cross eventually.
There's a tunnel to the south, everyone. Do you want to go down that?
I was thinking about that myself. We're still in south.
I do not like being in a cave, so I'm just going to follow where everyone else rolls.
Bryn is just strolling down the embankment, just looking around, keeping an eye and ear out.
All right, give me another perception check, Rin.
Agree.
11.
11. All right.
Told y'all this was something.
All right. Give me a quick second while I'm checking something.
Now, what's super fun is for me, this is the first time I'm seeing all this, which is super great. Like, this cave was actually pretty cool. It was super scary using my own imagination.
All right, so Rin, you notice. I gotta switch back. You notice right here where I'm pinging,
Yes.
there is a hovering orb.
Ah,
Oh, I know. I start wandering closer to the orb and looking up at it.
Okay.
Is it high above me? Is it like on another plateau?
It's floating maybe about 3 feet above the ground.
Yeah, but I mean, am I
Yeah.
at the base of another plateau?
Yeah.
So how high up is the plateau?
I don't know, 3-4 feet up.
Oh, okay. Then I can go.
Yeah, you could,
Okay.
you could scamper up there. Yeah.
Up I go, and I just start looking at the orb.
Okay. So you notice that inside this orb, so it's kind of there's openings on the exterior of this orb, and on the inside there is a glowing light source, and it appears to be slowly rotating, and it's pulsating different colors, and it looks like as it's spinning past you, you can kind of see the light dark, because the outside part is rotating the opposite direction.
Well, that's more fascinating. I'll study this. And I'll just kind of start inspecting it, looking around, see if I can see any symbols or markings, letters.
No markings that you can tell.
I don't touch it, but I move my hand around the edges to see if I can feel anything. Heat, cold.
No, it's not giving off any temperature difference. No. There's a slight hum coming off of it, but it's nothing that makes you worried or anything like that.
I poof out my owl and bring him back here, and I step back just a little bit on precaution, and I have him land on the orb to see what happens if he touches it.
So as he lands on it, the moment he touches it, the light source in the center of it begins to glow, and it's changing colors. But it's not alarming or anything. It's just starting to change colors in a random sequence. It doesn't seem to have any kind of pattern.
I put Orion back on my shoulder, and I just kind of start pondering and looking at it and thinking.
Give me an Arcana check.
26.
There you go.
Ooh, there you go. All right, so studying the magical properties of this object, you figure out that the color sequence inside it, you can interact with it by touching it and twisting it. You're not sure what it'll do.
I'll go up to it and touch it and try to see if I can get it to stop on a color.
Okay. So when you reach out and grab it, it is glowing green, and as you rotate it clockwise, it'll go through the color spectrum: orange, or red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, like that, and it'll keep rotating through those. But yeah, what color did I say it was when I started?
Green.
Green, yeah, green. That's what I thought I said, but I didn't want to say the wrong color a second time. Yeah, so when you grabbed it, it's at the green position.
Alright, yeah, I'll just kind of like twist it into blue, twist it back to green.
Okay. So as you start twisting it, you notice in the distance there are little panels on the walls, and the light beam will go and hit that, and it will illuminate the color of it. So it's green, and as you look at all of the different mirrors, for lack of a better term, that are set up, they are all green, and you can keep shifting through what colors. You tell me like what you're wanting to do.
Green to blue, I guess, since blue's next in the. So I'll see what blue turns into if all the things start reflecting blue.
They all start. Yep, every one of them is blue. Yep.
Violet.
They are all violet as well.
When I turn it again, does it go from violet to red?
Yes.
Okay, so then red.
So when you turn it to red, you notice all of them except for one is red, and one of the mirrors is purple.
Orange.
They're all orange. So
red.
They're all red except for the one purple.
I'm just going to think about that for a moment. Just staring at it.
So, maybe I described this a little. I think I forgot to describe something as it. So it's not that you have to transition one color to the next. It's kind of like you rotate it. Yeah, you can jump. Does that make sense? Like.
Oh, okay. So I don't have to follow the rainbow pattern.
Right.
Oh, okay. Because that's what I was going like. Okay, Roji Bib. That's what I was doing.
Right. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot to describe that part. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. So then I'll leave it there for the moment. I'll kind of ponder, and I'll just think maybe, go violet, maybe blue. See if anything happens. Or red to blue.
Red to blue. All right. So, shifting it from red to blue, everything would just be just blue.
Violet.
From blue, you went to violet?
Yeah.
Everything's going to be violet still.
Then red.
So when you go to red, they're all red with one purple.
Everyone, are you still here? In earshot?
Not really.
We're kind of down the hallway here.
I found a floating orb.
Are you dead?
At the sound of him saying that, I will turn about face and I will run that fucking direction, whichever the way that he just said that.
Okay.
Across the river, Finley, over here, there's a floating orb.
Yep. How deep is this river?
Well, you're also going to get ground up in the gears if you jump into it.
Doesn't matter. We're going to try it. Where am I going? Which way? Ren, where the fuck are you?
No, don't try that. Don't try that. Don't jump in the river.
I just took off. Which way? Where am I going? Where am I going?
Over here.
Where are you?
Over this way? Are you over here, Ren? You said over this way.
Yes, I'm over here.
Oh, well, there's
Where'd
kind
you
of a
go?
bridge.
I lost track of where is Finley.
Just south of Ren.
That's the best. Where is he? Where's that little shit?
Oh, there he is.
Okay. Hey, do I see this little thing? Can I climb this? Can I can I climb whatever this thing is?
Yeah. Give me an acrobatics check.
Yeah, sure.
This is a humongous archway made of stone.
Sure.
But it is at a slant enough where you could climb up it.
Acrobatic or athletics?
Either one.
9.
9. Looks like is Kurt's going with you?
Yeah, I'll go with them.
All right. So if Kurt's there with you helping, he'd be able to help push you up.
Like, just push me from behind. Like, I feel like I'm actually the one climbing, but it's really just him pushing me. Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
And I'll just continue, guys. And I'll, as soon as I get over to Ren, I'll be like, where, what, who, and as I get closer, do I see this thing that he's talking about?
Yeah, I'm touching it. Right here, Finley.
While you were crossing at the top of this archway, it looked like there was some kind of door floating in the air.
I open it.
It's out of reach.
Can you ping where the door is?
Yeah, it's above the archway, right here.
Is the door the color red?
No, it's just
Okay.
a standard door color.
Okay.
Insert door color here.
Can I just pick up a rock and throw it at the door to see if it's real?
Yeah. So as the rock goes up, it when it is just about to reach it, it seems like some kind of magical barrier bounces it off.
Yeah, worry about doors later. Okay, I'm gonna keep running towards Ren and the orb. Just keep running.
So, DM, where are these walls/mirrors you talked about? Are they like in a certain alignment or arrangement?
Just random surfaces in the cavern. It's not really important to the.
Oh, okay. So we're kind of in a central area.
I have an idea. Rin, talk me through what you've done so far.
Every time you turn the orb, you can change the color. Currently, it goes through all the spectrum of colors. Right now, the only thing that's been different is when I've gone from violet to red, one panel over there stays violet, while the others turn red.
Right. Turn it to red.
What's at red right now?
Do I see the purple door?
Yeah, you guys can see it, yeah.
All right, turn it to purple.
Purple once more.
All of the mirrors are shining purple.
Yeah. So while they're thinking, can I look at this orb and inspect the fuck out of it?
Sure.
Can we try and break that mirror?
No, we're not breaking mirrors here.
If I had to guess, I'd say that we're trying to pick a code. So like picking a lock.
Yeah.
So basically, purple. Once we move to red, it shows us that that's the correct sequence. So the first one is purple, then red. Then we need to find out what the third one is,
Okay.
Yes.
and then it's just process of
I
elimination.
can tell you it's not blue.
Can we just flip through the colors until we find the next one in the sequence?
Wait, you said blue earlier?
I did. I said from purple to red to blue.
Purple to... Oh, I thought you said red to purple to blue.
Purple,
No.
red, blue.
That's what we're doing now.
Okay. Okay, I misheard you. I'm sorry. Okay, so... Yeah, so when you were on red, one of them was purple. Then when you switched it to blue, they're all blue, but then one is green.
It's a different one than the one that was purple?
Inconsequential. That part's not important, yeah.
All right.
Try
So
going
just-
green, I guess.
Okay, when
So,
you...
DM, I sent you a message. Did you see that on Roll20 there?
Oh. Yes, I do see that.
And all the viewers can see it too.
They're in the loop.
So...
I mean, that's what I think. That's what I think I'm looking for. So do I have that or not, or how does that work?
That is wrong. This is not what that is.
Well, that's horseshit. Okay, fine. Can I still investigate this thing?
Yeah, you can. So...
Goddamn.
All right, so...
Tell me what it is!
You went red to blue, which seemed correct, and then you went to green after that, and it's appeared to reset it. So it gets reset whenever you make a mistake in the sequence.
Yeah.
So we'll go back to violet, then to red, then to blue. So
What's the opposite of blue? What's the opposite of blue on the color spectrum?
Yellow, orange.
Orange?
Well,
So
that
you-
would be its complementary color.
Right, so you did red to blue, and it seemed correct. They're all blue, but now there's one that's green.
Yellow?
Is that what you want to try?
While we're standing here, be like, I remember there's a game that I saw someone play where they like had this little circle thing and like the things lit up on the board. There was like a dancing lights cantrip or something. It was pretty cool. Follow the patterns, and like when you fucked up, it like boo-doo-doo. It had like music to it, and it was pretty cool. It was like Roger, or they called it something. Frederick.
Simone.
And you're sure you weren't high?
No, I'm pretty sure I was sober. I'm pretty sure I was. Pretty sure.
So when you
anyway,
did you change it to yellow after that, Kurtz?
I don't have it.
Well, you're all there.
It's floating here. You can
I'll change it to yellow.
Okay, so when you shift it to yellow, all of them are yellow except there's one orange.
Ah!
So the next would be a cool color, you think green?
Sure.
You shift it to green from that point and it resets.
Yeah. Alright, so red, blue, yellow.
Okay.
Well, I can tell you that red, blue, and yellow are the primary colors.
What's the opposite of yellow?
Well, technically purple is its complement.
Just try. Well, are we doing indigo and violet? Because you're saying purple.
Yellow is not blue's complement. So when you went from blue to yellow, that had nothing to do with blue.
Look at the
Hold on, I'm gonna look at the thing.
The difference of the colors for the ones that are one off.
The what?
So they're all one color, and then there's one that is
different.
What is the relationship between those? So when it was red, there was a purple.
Mm.
And then
blue, there was a green.
So then you went to blue.
Oh, it was combinations. Red and blue make purple. Blue and yellow make green. And what was the yellow one? It was.
So now they're all yellow, and there's one orange.
Yellow and red.
So it has to be red again.
Okay, so when you shift it to red, they're all orange, but there's one. They're all. Excuse me. You shift it to red. They're all red, and there's one orange.
All right, to yellow.
Back to yellow, yes.
Okay, and then there is they're all yellow with one green.
Blue.
Okay, and then you shift it to blue, and there's one purple.
Red,
yes.
All right, good. So once you shift it to the last segment, going through the order, the orb starts to spin and turns into white light. And you see a white beam shooting from the orb. Now it is shining to another spot on the map. There's another pillar, just like the ones you guys were messing with, to northeast of here.
Oh yeah, I think I'd found it before.
So there's a light beam that is shining on that pillar.
Is it this one I'm at right now, DM?
Yes.
Okay.
Before we
just get there.
Oh. Yeah. Before we go, I say, hey, Rin. I've noticed before you have that little dangly hand thing. It looks kind of ghostly and kind of creepy sometimes when you don't really know it's there. And I point up to the door, and be like, "You wouldn't by chance happen to be able to, I don't know, maybe touch it or open it? I can't get up there. I'm only 3 feet.
Oh, I didn't see there was a door up there. Where is there a door up there?
Yeah, kind of weird.
Quick question. Quick question. How big is this door?
The size of. Yeah.
It's like a normal human-sized door,
yes,
or is it
human
like?
Size. Yep, human size.
Well, that makes no fucking sense.
I can try. I'll conjure a mage hand and float it up.
Okay, as your mage hand is trying to get to it, there's some kind of magical barrier that is keeping it from being able to reach it.
Oh, you first all right, well, put a pin in that. Let's go. Good try.
Maybe that's what we're trying to open.
Could be.
Oh,
Do I have to go down another glory hole? All right, I'll do it. I'll fucking do it.
I'll
For the
just
team.
break the glory hole apart.
Okay, fine. All right.
All right, so as you break this one apart, there is another obelisk inside, and the faces on this one, northeast, southwest, is blue, red, yellow, and green.
Any particular direction, or is it inconsequential?
Yeah, north, east, southwest.
So, okay, keep it with
red,
that, okay.
yellow, green.
Blue, happy, brewing. Red, angered, ring.
I'd say green is happy.
Sorry?
I'd say green is happy.
Green is facing a tombstone, and the face was in fear.
Green could also symbolize rot.
So
The bottom dagger was sad, yellow, and a dagger.
So there is also a light beam shining to the first pillar from the orb. As you look back, you can see it when you were kind of close to it. You didn't notice it before, but so the first and the third one have light beams shining on them, and before it looked like these things were removable,
but they were stuck.
But now that the light is shining on them, they look like they are able to be removed now.
So who wants to touch the magical long black shaft in the dirt with light shining on it first?
How thick or how big are these obelisks in terms of their dimension?
Maybe like a foot wide, for the sides. Yeah.
Wow. So I mean, that's pretty thin as an obelisk. Then I mean, it's like.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. I'll grab this one and see if I can yank it out of the ground.
The whole obelisk?
Yeah, does it work?
No.
Fuck! I'm taking one of these obelisks with us. I want one.
I think you're just supposed to remove the plates there, Finley. The sides.
Oh, let's just take those. All right, fuck it. How do we get those off? Let's get them.
So you just reach out and...
Hold on. We obviously have to match some kind of puzzle because someone's out of their fucking mind and has to use this to open a door.
It's gonna be a fun door.
So, did we see any other of these around this cave?
I imagine there's 4.
This one?
No, that's not one.
Well, everyone, spread out. See if you can find another glory hole. We're missing one.
We haven't gone up here yet, where Kurt's going the northwest.
I'll explore south a bit.
Well, stay put, since we already have 2 people exploring.
What are you guys... What are you guys doing?
No.
Looking for more obelisks.
We're looking for a 4th obelisk.
Glory hole.
There are, I think, maybe 1 or 2 other of these volcano-shaped things, but if you do find any, they are not going to have obelisks in them.
Those are 3.
Okay.
But then one of them wasn't lit up.
Right.
2 out of 3 are lit up. That's odd.
So which one isn't lit up?
The second one.
Is that the one that has the daggers or the?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so that means that's the one that's fucked up, right?
Possibly.
That makes sense.
All right. Well, so great.
Green fear, yellow sad, anger red, and joy is blue.
So to save you guys time from having to like move your token all the way across the map just to say you want to do something,
Yeah.
just narratively say you want to. So at the second pillar, the light is not shining on it, and the objects in it are not removable.
Fuck.
So wait, the second one, that's the one with the objects, correct?
Right.
So that must mean that that's the one that's correct. And
Right, so
since we can't move it, so we have to match the other 2 to that particular one, so they all
Alright.
match.
Well, so
That's our template.
if that is true, I would say this: blue usually means sorrow, so I would associate that with the death. I would try and perhaps put blue onto the west side.
Okay.
Red seems like anger
Dagger.
to me. Yes, I'd assume that'd be the dagger myself.
All right, so let's do it this way: north, east,
Yellow seems more like merriment to me,
southwest.
So beer yellow.
considering the fact that beer, I think, tends to have a golden color to it as well. Perhaps.
Beer joy yellow. Dagger red. Fear.
Blood. Well.
Dagger
Fear.
anger red.
Oh, dagger anger.
Yeah, tomb is fear.
Grave fear. Green. Ring. No, grave blue, fear. And ring green, sad?
I don't think so.
I'd say yellow is fear, like yellow belly.
Well, you're not
Okay.
the first person to think that.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so joy. So I'm stuck. Do you want? Are we saying? Oh, but is tomb sad or fear?
Well, to me, that would be...
Beer
Well,
could
nothing
also
else
be.
really-
Beer could be sad.
That's true. I was trying to. His ring could be joy for bounty or whatever. Okay, let's try fear sad. So then, as far as the colors, we'd like dagger, anger, red. That's a pretty safe one.
Okay.
Tomb, fear. Let's go with yellow for now.
Okay.
And then beer, sad, blue, because blue is sad.
Okay.
And that would leave ring, joy, green.
Awesome. So, as you align those up, the light. I'm getting spammed. Oh, it's Kyle. Yeah, if you gotta go, you gotta go. The light beam from the orb is now shining on the third pillar.
Ah, thank goodness. Okay.
Just the third?
Well, also.
Oh, okay.
Well, seems you were right. Yellow belly fear indeed.
Yellow belly fear indeed. So, are we close enough that maybe you could try the door again?
Yeah, can we just pass a perception or perception check and we see if anything has changed aside from the beam of light?
You would assume that since the other ones, the objects are now movable, because of the light, that probably the third one.
But we were... But no. Oh, so we're not done?
No, we're good.
Where are you guys at?
All right, so all the obelisks are lit.
Let's meet back up at the door, at the bridge door.
All right.
I feel like that's significant.
If the obelisks are lit, Finley, do you see anything behind any of those, the ring, the dagger, and so on? Do you see anything kept in like a hidden compartment? Some items, some magical things?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let me just go ahead and investigate them then, Rin.
Which ones are you looking at?
I'm up here in the
The
door
obelisk that I was
one.
originally not lit of the three.
I would recommend only prying off the ring first, if you had a choice.
Oh, okay. The one with
I don't like the idea of being fearful, sorrow, or angry.
Okay. So,
Alright, so the one with the symbols, I will go along with my elven friend's suggestion and pull the ring one off.
okay. So as you pull out the ring one, it's actually an empty compartment. Or not empty, there's a compartment in it. And you find something inside of it. It is... You will find out when we get back from the break.
Okay.
That's
Right.
a ring.
I mean, I don't know if this is like going to blow the world up, but in the Roll20 chat, when you said the light hit them, we could move the things. I put that I was starting to take those things off. Was that doing anything? Did we die? Did
You
I
didn't
die?
say that. You didn't say that.
No, I'm pretty sure
No.
it's right there. It's
Nope.
right there in writing.
We're going on break. We'll be back.
Oh my god!
We'll be back in a few minutes. So our break timer has now kind of like a newspaper slideshow of a little bit of lore.
It's so cool.
For stuff for
It's
the
pretty
upcoming campaign, and then afterwards is a little 1-minute monologue from the characters talking a little bit about them. So enjoy that, and we will be back in a few minutes. See you in a few.
It's so cool.
Hello there, everyone's favourite halfling bard, Finley Shenanigan here. Being the soulful adventurer that I am, and known for telling a tale or two, pull up a stool to grab a pint as I tell you a story about my favourite hero, me. In my years of travelling, I met people of all walks and cultures. Although the horsemen coming didn't affect me directly, I saw the toll they left behind. The destruction and devastation these villainous beings left in their wake sparked something within me. How was I, Finley Shenanigan, to become the greatest, most legendary bard that Candoria had ever seen, if no one was around to behold my glory? More importantly, where is Alundra? When will she be back? And what will she be wearing? Hopefully something revealing. Anywho, setting on my journey, I shared my glamour with those who had never witnessed such pure, unadulterated excellence before. My legacy was to replace their despair and unite the people for the war yet to come. In the end of the day, everyone could be a hero. Everyone has a little adventure inside of them. And if you don't, would you like one?
Ah, salutations. I am Rin Anoran, historian of Candoria, renowned problem solver, an elf of esteemed conscience. When I became of age, I set out as a Rena and departed from my home of Orthalos to the city of Egoras to study the arcane arts. With some difficulties, I was able to teach myself while working as a scribe in the library of Alashar. There, I produced a masterpiece of Candoria's history and its secrets, my manifesto, the true record of our world. However, even my aspirations dwindled when Alundra's guidance vanished, followed by the devastation from the horsemen's wake. Despite all the wounds we have suffered, I shall never let our existence be forgotten, for I believe our best hope lies with our knowledge and story made eternal.
My name is Kurt Glaskin, and I have lost everything that I've loved in this world. My daughters, my wife, my friends, all of them dead to the horsemen. And now I have a chance to redeem myself, to protect my friends, to lead humanity into a new age of light and hope. Alundra abandoned us, the goddesses abandoned us, and left us with these monsters. And I want to take everything from them that they've taken from us. I live in a world of blood and hatred and violence, and so I will become that violence. I will be that hatred, and I will be exactly what we need. A sword against the darkness.
My name is Urgra Dropper, and I am a dependable ambassador. I was the only half-breed in my mother's tribe of orcs where the threat of being eaten constantly hung over my head. And yet, those were some of the happiest times of my life compared to my time with the Revenant. I was 12 when I first picked up a bow and started hunting, and I quickly found that people make the most interesting prey and often deserve an arrow in the head far more than most monsters. Magic and even the Three Sisters were always something weird and sinister to me. That is, until by chance I crossed paths with the High Priestess Alundra, who showed me that magic, like everything else, can be used for good or for evil. And that's what I'll keep on repeating to myself every time one of those stuck-up magical morons say something that makes me want to cut out their tongues.
The following program features adults using adult language. You have been warned.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, we are back. Thanks everyone for sticking around. Just a reminder for everybody, we do have mini games you can play while you're watching. Exclamation point heists. We'll do like a bank robbery where everybody else can jump in. You can challenge each other. There's a boss battle where you can fight a horseman, stuff like that. Rules are down below. Yeah, we don't have enough people playing with us to beat a boss yet. But rules are down below. You guys can scroll on the Twitch page. You'll see down there. Exclamation point, HotA points will tell you how many points you have. If you try to bet more points than you have, it won't enter you in. So just be aware of that. All right, so we left off. You were pulling out the ring piece, and it had something inside of it, and you see a small cloth bag.
Another bag.
How is the music level? Is it
I didn't hear it initially. Let's see.
turn up a little bit? Let us know in the chat for music level if it's too high or too low. We can adjust
I like it. It's subtle.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you see a small cloth bag.
Okay, I will say, all right, so behind the ring, I got a bag here. I'm going to reach inside, and hopefully nothing happens. So I'm going to reach inside.
Point it away from you when you open it.
I will point it away as
So,
anything in it.
yep. So inside of it, you pull out a box, and there are a bunch of like pieces, like board pieces, kind of, but they are like little tiles. And on the box, there are indentations where you can lay the tiles, and there are little lights on the box. There is a little piece of paper that comes with this conveniently, and it explains that it says, find the pattern of the stars, but leave no space. White is right once, but wrong in the other.
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Right is right once, but wrong in the other.
Red is right on both accounts.
Red is right on both accounts.
Yes. So there are, best guess, about 150, 160, 178 small these little tiles. But as you're sifting through them, you can see that there's only 5 unique symbols on all of these. So the symbols are a hunter, a fish, a sword, a woman, and a cup.
Well, Finley's the cup and the woman.
Makes sense.
Rin's the fish. Urgra's the hunter, and I'm the sword.
So, yeah, there's 5 unique symbols, and on the box there is a row of 4 spots that you can put these tiles onto.
C.
Okay, woman, fish, cup,
Hunter, sword.
Okay.
And
And
go ahead.
I'm sorry. Right is right.
Light is right
No,
once.
white.
oh, white.
White.
No one heard it right.
How spelled?
WHITE.
Okay, I want to make sure it wasn't WIGHD.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Okay, so
What's the first line again?
White is right.
White is right.
White is right, like the South.
But wrong in the
No,
other.
no. Find in the stars. Start from the beginning.
White is right once, but wrong in the other. Red is right on both accounts.
Follow the stars. Something, something, dark side.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground? Question
Nah,
mark?
I already won that fight.
You did.
Red is right in both.
Yes.
okay. So we're looking for white and red. And you said the box was lit up, didn't you?
No,
Didn't you say there were
there's-
colors
No,
involved?
there's 2 light bulbs. I mean, they're not really light bulbs, but there's 2 places light can illuminate from next to each of the 4 spots you can lay the tiles on.
Cool. While they're all looking at this thing, can I go over and see if the beer or the dagger or the other one move?
No, they do not.
I'm done. Kurtz is done. He's gonna start sharpening his sword and talking to his little doll head. This is so many puzzles and not enough murder.
Okay,
If he
all
thinks of something, he'll speak up.
right. So on the box, there's 4 placements for tiles. 2 of those placements have lights coming from them.
No, all 4. Each of them have two light indicators. There's 4 spots you can put the tiles on the box.
Yeah.
And the indicators, just to make this simple, so one of them can glow red, one of them can glow right to tell you the feedback for your placement.
Right. All right.
What?
And
Okay.
all right, so just
I'm
it's-
taking
Alright.
taking the hunter and I'm putting him in the first slot. What happens?
What is the first slot?
There's 4 spots, yeah. So in the first position, you put a hunter. It will glow white.
Yep.
So white is right.
In once, but wrong in all the other.
Okay. And red is right on all accounts.
It says on both accounts, which implies one is not even spoken for. Okay, take cup. Put a number 2. What happens?
A white light.
Okay.
Pull it out.
Okay. Fish.
In which slot?
2.
It's red.
Hey. Fish is 2. Take the cup. Number 3.
It is white.
Let's try the woman.
Oh shit, my AC came on mute.
In which slot?
3.
No light.
Ooh.
Alright, that could be alright.
Take it out. Gonna try the sword. Number 3.
It is white.
That doesn't remove. Alright, but what about the sword in number 4? Leaving number 3 alone.
Putting sword in number 4, that light will be red.
Alright, so if we did red, red, and then the last one is unlit with the woman, that should be satisfactory. Yes? White at the top, red, white, red, blank, red.
Sure.
Wait, what?
Well, it did say white is right once, but wrong in the other. So white was right once in the top, but wrong in the
To simplify this, white is a correct tile in the wrong position. Red is right tile in the right spot.
Aha.
Okay.
Just to clarify, I don't want to waste a bunch of time.
All right. So
So
shall we pull the first one and put it in the one?
Hunter's gone. We're gonna put it in number 3.
Yep.
Okay, and then we're gonna take the woman and put it in number 1.
No light for woman.
That was 1.
Is the hunter glowing red in the third?
Number
slot?
3, yeah.
The hunter is correct. So
While they're dicking around with this, I want to go up to Finley and be like, oh, come on.
So
Walk off for a bit.
We'll try cup in the first one.
Cup
Alright.
number 1.
okay, cup is white. Yeah. Or excuse me, is red on the first
Okay.
one.
So the total order is cup number 1, fish number 2, hunter number 3, sword number 4.
Correct. So as you put those in, they will recede into the box, and then the drawer will open up, and you'll see a pair of steampunk-looking goggles.
I-
I'm not touching them.
Well, it's an all amount of effort for nothing if you don't grab them. Finley.
I'm being pulled in all kinds of directions. What happened? Did you guys figure it out?
Yes, there's some goggles in here.
All right. Well, pull them out of there.
Well, we thought you'd like them.
Why don't you just use your magical hand?
So let me get this straight. I kill a perfectly good human being who has a magical belt, and none of you want it. But then you open a box that we find in a giant cave, and all of a sudden we're all afraid to touch the possibly magical artifact.
Would you like to touch it, Kurtz?
Sure, I'll walk over and grab him.
Okay. And
I didn't know anything about a magic belt till we had left, so just throw that out there.
I have no idea what you're all talking about.
No, you don't.
And to be fair, he wasn't a perfectly good human being, so I'm wrong in that account as well.
so, the goggles. Give me an Arcana check.
Oh boy.
Somebody, anybody.
I'm so good at those.
I'll inspect them.
No,
Okay.
they're mine now. You didn't want-
25.
25. All right. So they give a magical view. Like you can see magical things that you couldn't normally see when you're wearing them. And
I mean, do they look cool?
Yeah, they look like the ones I was wearing for the stream.
Carts.
That one
Carts.
stream.
Yeah.
Can I see them? Do they look cool?
What's Finley wearing?
You know what he's wearing.
I'm naked this whole time.
Yeah, like, what the fuck do I know?
It is Finley.
Are you wearing your, like, dapper highwayman clothes?
I have my top on, my blue and orange checkered top, and I got just regular, like, pretty nice pants, blue pants.
Yeah, they could go with your outfit. I'll toss them.
Brown undertuck. What color are the goggles? What color are the goggles?
They are bronzy colored.
Yeah, it'll work.
Yeah, that'll
The
work.
blue and the orange, yeah.
Yeah. I have a little bit of brown on underneath here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're wearing leather armor.
It's all about
Yeah.
color cohesion, all right? Look at
Right. Now I'll put them on. Be like, I mean, do I look cool or not? I mean,
Yeah, they suit you.
all right. Well, then
You remind me of Puck a little bit.
then I'm gonna keep him for sure. I mean, I love that guy. He's great. I'll even do like Puck had him up on his head like this, right? Like a little bit.
Like forehead protection.
I'm gonna wear him like Puck.
Okay.
Senpai, no.
Did anything happen when you wore them, Finley? Did they look like they...
Oh, I don't know. I'll put him back on again. I don't know.
All right. So, as you wear them, where are you standing?
Next to me, I assume.
Looking right at Kurtz.
Where are you guys on the map? This thing's huge.
We're
I think
around.
we're centered where the orb was. Let's say.
Yeah, I'm near this now sudden appearing bubble orb.
Okay, so while wearing the goggles, you can see like this magical bubble floating kind of near where the orb was.
I'll take the goggles off again. Be like, wait a second, hold on.
Yeah, and you can't see it.
Holy shit, guys, check this out. All right, and I will like with the goggles on, like walk over to it.
Okay.
How close am I to the orb with the other orb of the other orb?
It's in the vicinity.
Okay. I'll look at everyone and be like, if I vanish or die, don't come in this general vicinity. And can I touch the thing that they can't see?
Yeah. Yeah.
Haven't we
So-
already been in this general vicinity?
So you reach out, and when you hit the bubble, it pops, but you see kind of the residue that's left from the bubble. It looks like the letter F.
Oh, that's a good letter. Can you guys see this floating F or something? Can you guys see? And I'll take them off. Can I see him again? Can I still
what?
see the F and not the F anymore?
No, when you popped it, it just showed it was there, and then it disappeared. It popped with the bubble.
You
All
said
right.
you saw a letter, Finley?
Yeah. Okay, so these goggles are like trippy goggles, man. I'm digging them already. This is great. So I came over here, big flashy bubble-looking thing. I touched it and saw the letter for F, which is a great letter, probably like the best letter you can think of. And then it dissipated. But now I don't, and I do this a couple times. I don't see it anymore.
Yeah, that bubble's gone, but you do notice over on the southern archway that there is another bubble floating there.
Oh. It's like I'm like doing one of these. Like trying to look around for another one. I see another bubble
No, that's the only one you see.
down here. Okay.
Mhm.
But hey, okay, wait, follow me, and I'll start walking over that direction.
Finley, are you all right?
No, yeah, I'm perfectly fine. I haven't drank or smoked anything yet today. So
Yeah.
not yet, anyway. So is this next orb kind of hovering out like in the space there, or can I not reach out and touch it?
Yeah, when you pop or when you touch it, it'll pop and you'll see an A.
All right. Well, it could have been a way cooler vowel than that. We could have went F-I, but A is cool, I guess. The next
could have
little
been,
An A.
could have been FU.
F and A, F and A, and I will like, okay, all right, seeing a pattern here, and I'll just start looking around again, and Seeing if I see another bubble.
On top of the big cogwheel with the giant chain.
I'm gonna have to toss
skibbity-doo.
it.
Oh, skibbity-doo, here we go. And I'll run down here. Kurtz is ready in catapult position. I run down to Kurtz. Kurtz, give me a throw!
So, my rolls haven't been great tonight. Would Urgra like to assist me in this throw?
You're gonna try to gap that whole way?
How far could it be? I only weigh like 30 pounds.
Someone throw a measurement. See how far that is.
It's like 30 feet?
30, 40 feet.
30 feet.
For throwing him? Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Alright.
I'm a man's man. No, we'll be safe. I'll pick him up. I'll pick him up and jump onto the cog.
That could have been all right.
And then I'll
on this Yoda position, I'll like point over to him. Over this way, Kurtz. You're doing great, man. Just jump over there.
You know what? I'm not gonna throw him. It's gonna be safer if I just do all this athletic shit.
All right.
And I'll just piggyback him the whole way to the bubble.
Okay.
Right. And from his piggyback position, I'll be like, all right, hold still. And I'll like do one of those, you know, like you see sometimes in movies and shows where the guy like kind of pushes off their face a little bit.
Yeah.
Like not to be mean or anything. I'm just like trying to reach up and I'm like just swishing like on the side. Hold on, hold still, Kurtz. And I'll touch it.
And pop. And you see a D.
What do you see, Finley?
The D, lad. D. F-A-D.
Fad?
Fad.
This adventure's a fad.
And then south from here, you see the next bubble.
Come along, Finley.
I'll just Yoda. Guys, everyone down here.
I'll be your Skywalker.
Yeah. I'm digging it.
I'll go back up here and take the bridge.
Urgra, Rin, over here. I got another bubble.
Yes, hold on, Finley. It takes a little bit more, care to walk over this, not slip.
Well,
here's the path to the dark side.
You should really just get carried around. This is a lot easier.
I'm not that small, Finley.
Size matters not.
Just everyone jump on Kurtz's back. He'll just pack mule everyone.
And I'll do my goggles thing, and I'll get up real close, and I'm like, all right, hold still, Kurtz, and I'll touch this one.
E.
Yep.
Fade.
All right, do we have an E here?
That's not a good word.
We're starting to get a word here. I don't know if there's any other letters or not, but I'm going to take a look around this cave and see if I see any more bubbles. I don't think I see any more bubbles.
Not
the
in
other
our vicinity.
up by the grate that you guys went down earlier.
Oh, the grate, that wasn't nothing.
Yeah, we're just gonna talk move.
Finley, this
That's
is
fine.
a very extensive bubble thing. Sliding down.
Cardio.
Trying to make sure not to fall.
That is why you fail.
PT's free.
Why must we be trekking? Oh,
As we get over here, I'll kind of fan Kurtz off a little presentation, like get his hair going a little bit.
Oh,
like,
I'm great.
yeah, you're doing great.
I'm getting my pump
You
on.
are great. You're great. You're doing great. And I'll touch this bubble.
Okay. And it'll pop into the letter D.
Faded.
Faded, lads. Faded.
What is Kid Cudi song?
No, there's still that door. It may be a password.
Ooh, yeah, Urtra. Yeah, that could. Holy shit, that's brilliant.
So
is that all? Is that all the bubbles, Finley?
I don't know. I'm looking.
Oh, just chasing after you is just exhausting. I'm gonna wait by the door.
there you go.
What are you gonna do when we have to outrun one of the horsemen?
I think I would rather not, have it chase me. It'll chase you, and then I'll be fine.
It goes after the slowest one, Rin.
Well, it just will go after someone else.
They don't have to outrun a horseman; they just have to outrun you, and then they're good.
No, I recall seeing some person in one of the towns I was in one time. They had a shirt and it said, "You don't need to outrun the dragon, just a halfling." And I took.
You only have a long enough to run for as long as I survive, right?
Right. Well, now that I have a cards, I should be safe. We'll be fine.
Did you find any more bubbles?
Remember where that water wheel it was?
Yes.
Leave.
And there was that rail tracks that hung over the cliff over the water.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So the next bubble is on that track.
Son of a bitch.
Come along, Finley.
I am sitting here.
Up the
You're doing great,
bathroom.
man.
Herber is also just sort of central to look for bubbles. Actually, she can't see him, so fuck it.
You just see a torch and like Finley and Kurt's bobbing through the darkness,
They're miming.
Singing some random song.
Finley could be off his bonkers.
singing like Drunken Sailor or some shit. Kurt's is getting a good
Alright.
workout.
Alright, shows a B.
Ada boob.
Faded boob.
I think that was my cousin's name.
Faded boob.
Faded book.
Are there any more, Finley, or are you done with the bubbles?
There's more.
There's more bubbles?
Oh, there's more.
Oh, for God's sakes.
I'm just gonna keep pointing Kurtz in bubble directions.
Alright,
Like a horse.
the next one you pop, there's the letter A.
Ada ba.
That's his cousin's cousin.
That's the reject name for the Witch of the West.
And the
And we're going left again.
next bubble.
Oh.
Can we just say that I run to each bubble?
Yeah, that's fine. Well, this one is hovering over the water wheel, which is turning.
I jump.
Oh.
I jump and begin like Looney Tunesing on the water wheel.
Okay, give me a check.
Athletics. Can I have inspiration, Finley?
Yes, you can. And I'll start playing the Looney Tunes. You got this, Kurtz.
Yeah, so you're able to hop over, and you know, each rung of the water wheel comes up, you're able to just stride it, no problem. It takes you a minute to get to the top, but Finley, you are able to reach out and pop it, and
Hold still, Kurtz. Ugh.
and the letter G is in the residue.
Faded bag.
Faded bag, boys.
What? Faded bag?
And lass.
And the wooden staircase that you guys used to come up originally, the one that's been really well kept up
Yeah.
from last week. Remember that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, the ramp.
Right. So
There's a
you
bubble
can
there, isn't
see
there?
no, you can
Okay.
see a light glowing coming from each of the steps.
All right, Finley, how are we gonna get off this water wheel?
I already ran over here, but I guess we're still on the thing. Okay, hold on.
I don't think I can jump back onto the bridge.
No, just use your levitate, use your motivation.
Your levitation.
Use your levitation, Kurt. Use your momentum and jump. We'll just
Finley,
jump.
Finley, I have some bad news. I'm a human. More
you-
so, I'm a
we need
human man who
we need to
swings.
work on
Kurt,
that.
so you look around as you're jumping each one. You're like, "How the hell am I going to get off this without getting in the water?" You look over in that railing that you think you might be able to jump to that.
All right, Finley, hold on tight.
Here we go. I have no
And
choice.
I didn't use my inspiration, so I might need it on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, there you
All right.
go.
So it's
The curse is broken.
the wheel is spinning. The top of it is spinning to the west, so it's kind of pulling you towards it. You turn, and you're able to jump and reach out and grab the board. As you grab it, it starts to break off, but you're able to reach the other hand back up, and you grab the rail. And
I'll
you're
just sort of pant on the ground. And this turn to Finley. Do or do not. There is no shot.
yes.
Are you due down over there? There's some lit up stairs over here.
So
As Kurtz is holding on,
Mhm.
Finley like crawls up his back and again does that thing where like just my foot kind of smushes him a little bit. Like, as I pull up,
Fuzzy hobbit
like,
feet.
I'm like, whew, that was a trip. That was hard. And I'll look back at Kurtz. I'll be like, oh shit, Kurtz, hold on. And I'll grab back and help pull him up.
perfect.
It's like a puppy trying to drag me over the side.
Just pulling on your hair. I
kinda-
got you, man.
Just dust myself off a bit. Be like, oh shit, Kurtz, yeah, hold on. I'll help.
Why are you
I'll pull him up.
sweating? That was easy.
That was my workout for the day.
Woo!
Okay.
All right.
I think the music
Gather up
is-
a group.
There we go. Okay.
All right. So what stairs are we looking at here?
So, as you look down the stairs, descending down, you can see, actually, Finley,
Yeah.
you're gonna recognize this. So the order of the stairs.
Is it red, blue, yellow, blue, red?
No.
Oh. I tried.
That's fine.
Good try.
So, to you, it catches your eye immediately that it looks sort of like a piano, but it's not a piano.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
So,
You don't see shit.
no, this part is nothing to do with the goggle. Like you guys can all see this, and you can. It looks like a piano to you.
I
Right.
just,
All right.
I
Not
just
a
wanna hold
piano,
my
but a
hand.
musical, thing.
I just want to hold up my hand at this point. Like, we need to stop for a moment. All right? Listen, we're in a cavern with giant-sized equipment and giant-sized tracks and giant-sized carts and giant-sized grates and all this other bullshit.
Right.
We have
Right.
human-sized equipment over there. We have a human-sized magical door floating over there and human-sized obelisks inside of these little volcanoes. What the
Right.
fuck is going on?
I,
I'm gonna walk
you
over
ask
to the
this
piano.
now.
Yes.
I'm gonna walk over to the piano thing and be like, I don't know, but it'll be sure as fuck fun to find out. And I will go on the piano. What happens when I walk on it?
All right. So as you step down the stairs, you recognize the musical notes, and it's C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, going down the stairs
Of course it is.
for the musical notes.
Great.
Finley,
All right.
do you need us to stand on specific notes to help you play this?
Hold on. Let me see what I can do here first, and I will try. Like, are they spaced out enough that I could try some chopsticks? Be like,
Yeah.
can I do that? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You're totally as a bard, you're totally familiar with which notes are what, and you're able to play songs.
All right. Cool. All right. I think I got the hang of this. I don't know if there's any sharps on here. I think we're just dealing with the regular keynotes. But all right, here we go.
Hold on.
What?
Faded bag, they're keys.
Notes.
Oh, okay. You want me to try? I could try to play them, I guess.
Yeah. FADEDBAG.
All right. I had another song in mind, but I mean, I was
La 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 la.
perhaps. But I don't know if anyone was taking requests, but sure, I guess I am taking a request, and I will play Faded Bag, and I'll be like F-A-D-E-D, like that, and I'll just go down and play all the notes.
Okay. After you play the Faded Bag song, the lights all turn off, and
Oh shit.
the top stair peels back into the staircase, and you see a object within it.
Guys,
What
I'm
is
so
it?
smart.
What is it, Finley?
I'm really proud of myself right now.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna put the goggles on real quick. Do I see anything going on with this thing?
No, not with the goggles.
Just a box. We're good. Should be fine. Perfectly fine.
Kurtz, give me a perception check.
Ooh. Still haven't used my inspiration.
Yeah.
I'll use it now.
Okay.
D6.
So 13.
That's
Okay.
not bad.
So
Two more than 11.
it kind of, you can't tell what it is, but then it dawns on you that you've seen similar things, and you're trying to remember what it is, but then you remember that cart that was laying over on the tracks,
Oh,
and on the bottom of it there were pieces that looked kind of similar to this.
Okay. I'll cautiously approach and kind of wave the others back. And sort of slice open the bag and see what's inside.
The bag? What bag?
Was there a bag in the compartment?
No, it was just
I think it was just a piece at the bottom that matches with
Oh, I thought it was
the
like a
art.
bag that was... Okay.
More like a missing component needed to make something go.
Okay. For real?
I think so.
Who the fuck designed this place?
So Urgra is just gonna walk down, ignoring any sounds that the freaking piano bench makes.
It just happens to be Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Mary had a
Is the piano still working, or did it stop working once the thing opened?
I'm sure it still works, but the top one is, it receded back, so there's.
Well,
there's
there were some more tracks to our west.
Were there any carts on the tracks?
I didn't investigate further.
The carts that you saw last week were
down here,
southeast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and, I guess, affix that to your cart there. Oh, God. Up and down this stagnant cave.
So while everyone else walks away, I'm going to look at the rest of this piano and be like, all right, well, now that that's fucking done, I'm just going to be like, like, ding, ding, ding,
Oh, crap.
ding, ding, ding,
Polygons.
ding, 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 and I'm going to jump. Dink.
Okay.
Ding, 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 ding. I'm just going to start playing that while everyone else is doing whatever the hell else they're doing.
Oh, it's a puzzle.
So you get over there.
It's a star.
Am I allowed to move?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
And yeah, it's
so
a star.
You can place that piece in. It's a slide puzzle, though.
Yeah,
That's
cheater,
what I was wondering.
cheater.
Okay.
Absolute
All right,
cheater.
Yo, this is gonna take forever.
No, we can do this. We can slide. We're smart.
I may have already.
You did cheat. You did. You screwed it off the diagonal. Control C.
Which one did you move?
I think what he did was this. I think it was this one.
Middle was on the left.
This one was up there, and I think this came from up there. Was that what you did?
Well, I think the slide is off now, so the pieces are removable, and you can just place them where you want.
All right.
Just drag and drop into the open space.
You're welcome, viewers.
We are so pro.
And I can't get a good
We broke the DM.
view of it. Can't get.
No, don't do that. You blocked the thing. No, we need to get. There we go.
You're not my dad.
No, stop doing that.
Okay.
Where's the hidden one? Where's the one that's...
I think it's below this middle one. No,
No.
not there. I think that may be it.
Sean, can we just say that we solved it?
You
Yeah,
solved
because
it.
there has to be an empty slot.
It is, because it was supposed to be a slide puzzle. You guys
Oh,
found.
duh.
Slide puzzle.
Can I do a religion check on this thing? It looks vaguely religious.
7-pointed star.
Yeah, you can do a check. You always do checks.
15.
Yeah, so it looks like a similar symbol that the Revenant use.
Oh.
Shit, do I ask Urgra or do I ask
figured with the 7.
Urgra?
Yes.
Mirror.
We're all here, Kurtz. We're looking at this together.
America.
Come on right over here there now. Urgra.
No, I want to whisper it. I'm like,
Can't get it centered.
I don't give a half a shit about your heritage, but I do know that this is a symbol of the Revenant. Would you have to know anything about this? I just don't want the wizard to get overexcited.
I mean, it's a common symbol in the Revenant. It's not particularly meaningful.
What does it mean?
From what I remember, it has to do, each point represents one of the 7 schools of magic.
Correct.
It had to do with unity after the wars that each of the schools went through. That was really stupid and super long ago. They all came together in Candoria proper, and they lived happily ever after.
But again, why would it be here? That giant cave.
That I cannot tell you. As far as I know, the Revenant and the Giants never really had much in common. Giants aren't particularly known for their magical abilities, as far as I know.
Can I do a check? Because I'm pretty sure some giants are pretty magically inclined.
I'm also talking out of my butt.
Yeah. Would that be like a?
For Rin to hear you?
Would that be like a nature check?
What are you trying to check?
Like, I want to know if giants actually do know anything about magic. Like, would giants be involved in the Revenant? Way back when.
So Giants are magical, yes, but as far as Revenant involvement, none of you have ever heard of them. In fact, they aren't common in the area that you guys live.
So while you guys are dicking around with the star puzzle, because I'm sure it took a little bit, I'm still playing piano songs over there, right?
Okay.
And I remember there was this other town that I was in. It was Compton or something. I couldn't really remember the words. I remembered another ditty, and I started playing this on the piano. Yeah. 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 I just keep doing that for like 5 minutes. Just keep doing that.
Kurt's just enthralled. He's like, "What is this magic?"
Bling, 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 bling. Like really impressed with myself.
Motherfucker called Kurtz.
Guess who's back? Anyway, I got my bling on and shit. It's all good. Anyway, continue with your business.
Oh.
You and your shenanigans.
Right, so did that do anything to the cart when the symbol lined up?
So the star, once you constructed it, give me an Arcana check. Right? See if you can, because you're there. You're there.
Because I am there.
Yeah.
23.
Okay, so you've spent quite a bit of time with the Revenant, and you know that this symbol has been used in for initiate training before, and it can be used to dispel magic.
Oh, well, so I can pop it out then?
Yeah.
All right, I'll
It's
pop
a
it out and go.
one-time use, but yeah.
Well, this would be useful. Can use this on the door.
The floating door?
Yes, well, the shield around the door specifically.
What all did you find down here?
This, Finley.
And what is it? What is
Got that
this?
song stuck in my head now.
It's a 7-pointed star.
Oh, right. So has anyone really come up with like where the fuck or who the fuck or what this place even remotely could have been or used for or anything?
Well, if the Revenants had a hold here, I assume they used it for either a training ground, perhaps. I mean, they might have used it for other means. Perhaps they could have enslaved other sources to work for them. They could have made this a mine for their own uses. It's hard to say.
Boy, your friends sure are good people enslaving other races, aren't they?
Well, Kurtz, you're killing all the other people, so I don't think you have one to judge for.
Murder, slavery.
Tomato, potato.
Murder's quick.
When Rin mentions about this might have been Revenant training grounds and stuff, Finley would like to pull out a little bag of sand, and I want to see, is this sand doing anything? And just for a reminder, this sand is sand that I took out of the other Revenant training grounds that we were in, where we had to make the symbols in the sand, and I drew penises in it first, but then we did other things to make it actually work. So
Yeah, where we
I
found
took
my
that
fancy
sand with us.
medallion.
Yeah, it's where. The sand doesn't seem to have any kind of reaction or anything.
I look at the sand and I throw it on the ground. It's pointless.
I forgot about that. You grabbed that. You grab everything.
I grabbed fucking everything. I'm gonna grab 3 more things while we're just in this place.
And
just
as
random.
as you say that, you see a mysteriously shaped pebble at your feet. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, come on now.
I'm picking it up.
Let's dispel
It's
the
an
shield,
iron
Kelly.
stone.
Do you wish to dispel the shield with me?
Right.
I'll watch.
Yeah, the longer I'm down here, the more I don't like this place.
That's fine. I mean,
Usually what we do
You
is whoever
love
says that
dungeons.
they're just gonna watch is the one that necessarily specifically has to do the thing, Urgra. So that means you just pull dipsticks on doing the thing now.
True.
All right. Now I think I'm a little rusty, but let me try to do this. Give me a moment.
I'm sorry, but she's actually Revenant, so maybe she should do it.
Are you magically capable?
That's the smarter version. Yeah, I just meant, like when someone says not it, but you're like, well, now you're specifically gonna do the thing that you're not it for. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, Revenant, that makes
Nose
sense.
goes.
Urgra, have you activated one of these before?
No,
Do you wish to try, or do you want me to try it?
I am perfectly happy with you taking this, Rin.
All right. Okay, I think I've seen this a few times. Now, let me see. I'll hold up the symbol, and I'll start to maybe try and activate it.
Okay. So as you hold it up, you can see one at a time each of the 7 points of the star start to magically light up, and then it shoots at the barrier that was around the door, and you can see it dissipate, and then the glowing from the star disappears. And it seems that the dispel magic use of it is made this disc now inert. But the door slowly starts to descend, and it rests on top of the this archway.
Oh, that's very curious. Finley, would you like a souvenir?
It's like you're a read my mind wizard. I was just gonna say if you're not gonna be using that anymore, I would certainly like to take it. That'd be great. Thank you, Rin.
Certainly. I mean, here.
Maybe you can copy it. At least the pattern.
Well, the
Perhaps.
symbol is a simple pattern, I suppose.
The
Yes.
symbol's a symbol, but maybe we can deconstruct it to be useful for us to have multiple uses of this spell down the road, and should us come across a use for it individually.
So, Rin, the knowledge you had before about this thing was that they have one charge, but that doesn't mean that it couldn't be recharged, but you're not sure how that happens.
Might have a purpose to reuse. Maybe Finley, keep a good hold on that. Make sure it's safe.
Oh, yeah.
I know how to do this. We just got to kill a virgin.
It's worth a shot. I mean, you never know. You never know with spells anymore.
Oh, Ren, you couldn't fathom the amount of dead virgins behind me.
No, but I could believe it. Well, shall we go in?
I
Yeah.
was thinking we should check it for traps or something, but sure, if you want to go in, go ahead.
You see any
No,
traps
no.
on the wall?
Like I said, nose goes or finger point or however you want to call it, or find the trap.
I'll open the door.
Okay,
I'll just
so
push past everyone and open the door.
okay, so as you push past everyone, the door opens toward you, and it opens up, and right as you open it, this enormous, giant-sized blue hand comes hurling out in a fist and hits you and knocks you back, and you tumble all the way down to the bottom of the archway, and then
Guys, it was trapped!
and then it grabs the doorknob, and then it closes it.
Oh.
Fuck that. I'm gonna draw my sword and try it again.
Well, no.
Hold on, Kurtz, hold on. Wait. To be fair, we didn't knock or anything. Maybe common courtesy might play out on this one. If not, keep your sword at the ready. Maybe we should have knocked. In all fairness, it is a door.
Do I take any damage?
No,
Okay.
it just knocked you down. Yeah.
Care to
Just to your pride.
Just down, boy. Down. Hold on.
Your pride is bloodied.
Blood for the blood god.
Maybe we should. Who wants to do the knocking?
I'll knock then myself. I'll go, and I'll do a quick little.
So as you knock, the door knob turns, and it opens inward, and it reveals this dark cube room that you can't see into it, but it doesn't look like it would be that very big. Wait, you have dark vision, right?
I do, yeah.
Okay, so in there you see, I forgot. You guys all have dark vision except for.
No. Me and
Just
Rin, that's it.
Oh, okay, man. I need to.
Half the group.
I need to learn your guys' skills. Okay, so you two with dark vision, you can see that the room goes in. It's maybe like an 8x8 cube room. You see a lever in the back of the room.
Everyone, maybe file in one at a time. I kind of step inside.
Okay.
Why?
I'm not sure if this might take us somewhere away from the cave, and if we do, I don't want to leave friends behind.
Valid.
All right.
Come on in.
All right.
You could also just press us into tiny cubes of meat, but
I'd hope not, but we'll see.
I just got bitch slapped by a giant. I'm ready for anything.
From what a logic can at least dictate, Kurtz, I don't think clues and hints in that measure are meaning to just eventually lead to a squish. Doesn't seem to fit the bill.
That's what they want you to think.
Who's they?
Oh, we all know who they is. I will go.
It's
Finley
Kayla.
will go
And Spaz.
Yeah.
Bam, bam.
She's like fucking just. It's just Lilash plotting for himself. Like,
Well, there's a lever here, so we just need to give it a pull all together, shall we?
no.
Sure, sounds like a fun plan. Let's just pull the death lever. Yep, let's do it.
All right, come on, Finley, Kurtz, you want to hold on?
No.
I'm pretty sure I have to hang off of it, but that'll be fun.
I'm just gonna keep looking around the dark room because I can't see shit.
Urgra,
my
do you wish to
sword
pull it
ready.
with us?
No.
The last time you made me do something, a doppelganger of myself started raiding villages.
Just
He's
command
not
him
wrong.
again.
Technically,
He's
I
not
never
wrong.
made you do that, Kurtz. That was someone else. Ready, Finley?
Yeah, come on, Kurtz. You only live once.
And I'll pull it with Finley.
Okay. So as you pull the lever, you hear all the cogs out in the room speed up. And they kick into overdrive, and it starts turning. You start hearing the water wheel in the distance going super fast, and you just hear water splashing around, but you're not sure exactly what's going on.
Urgra will peek out to see what the F is happening.
Okay. So the gears are turning extremely fast, and you can hear large amounts of water just glugging from two different directions. One from the right and then one from the back left.
Oh, at the bottom left, those giant vents with the pipes in them that I discovered. Shit, this cave is flooding.
Oh, great.
All right. Shall we try to pull the lever back the other way?
And
Slow it down.
as you try to move it, it is locked in the position.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies, gentlemen, halflings. I saw a tunnel to the northwest. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Which was it?
Northwest.
What if we just come in here and close the door? Can we not just stay in this room and just close it?
Until we die.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
And,
Run, Finley. Run with your tiny halfling legs.
Finley, come on. Just
Is this a tunnel right here?
No, it's up here this way.
I kind of want to close the door. Everyone left me in here, right?
come on, Finley.
Are you inside of it?
Yeah, I'm still in here. Everyone just ran away.
Okay. All right. All right. So, Kurtz, you're beelining it, and the rails that you're following looks like it is one of the cavernous ways out. But there is a massive door that is very fortified, very thick steel that is blocking the path.
Shit. I'll look around. Where's Finley?
And the water level is starting to rise. Maybe it's gone up about an inch or so since you guys have left.
All right. Do I see any?
I have to do it. I have to try. I'm going to close the door real quick. Just to see what happens.
Do I see any locks on this door?
No.
I'm gonna crowbar it
Finley.
and try to open it.
Okay. As
Gives me
you
an
shove
advantage.
the crowbar in there, it seems like it is well beyond your physical strength. It's a giant door.
Well,
Where the hell is Finley?
He's still. I don't know. He's back there. Finley.
I'll sprint back to the box as fast as I can.
Finley, are you still up there?
What happens when I close the door? I'm inside this room. What happens when I close it?
Well,
It just
come out. And...
Pitch black inside. You can't see anything.
Oh, there's no one in here with me?
No, there's an opening. There's a big rectangular opening that you can see leads out to the cave.
All right. Thought there was some other cool shit in here. All right, I'll go back outside.
Okay.
I'm a tinkerer.
Okay.
Can I assume this mechanism is doing something now that we've completed all the steps? That the force of the water and blah, 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 blah is somehow either A, supposed to open this door, or B, gonna kill us.
We will go on break, and we will answer it after that. All right, we will return in a few minutes. Thanks, everyone, for sticking with us, and we will be back. Quit fucking sending me shit. All right, we'll be back.
Hello there, everyone's favourite halfling bard, Finley Shenanigan here. Being the soulful adventurer that I am, and known for telling a tale or two, pull up a stool, grab a pint, as I tell you a story about my favourite hero, me. In my years of travelling, I met people of all walks and cultures. Although the horsemen coming didn't affect me directly, I saw the toll they left behind. The destruction and devastation these villainous beings left in their wake sparked something within me. How was I, Finley Shenanigan, to become the greatest, most legendary bard that Candoria had ever seen, if no one was around to behold my glory? More importantly, where is Alundra? When will she be back? And what will she be wearing? Hopefully something revealing. Anywho, setting on my journey, I shared my glamour with those who had never witnessed such pure, unadulterated excellence before. My legacy was to replace their despair and unite the people for the war yet to come. In the end of the day, everyone can be a hero. Everyone has a little adventure inside of them. And if you don't, would you like one?
Ah, salutations. I am Rin Anoran, historian of Candoria, renowned problem solver, an elf of esteemed conscience. When I became of age, I set out as a Rena and departed from my home of Othalos to the city of Egoras to study the arcane arts. With some difficulties, I was able to teach myself while working as a scribe in the library of Alashar. There, I produced a masterpiece of Candoria's history and its secrets. My manifesto, the true record of our world. However, even my aspirations dwindled when Alundra's guidance vanished, followed by the devastation from the Horseman's wake. Despite all the wounds we have suffered, I shall never let our existence be forgotten, for I believe our best hope lies with our knowledge and story made eternal.
My name is Kurt Glaskin, and I have lost everything that I've loved in this world. My daughters, my wife, my friends, all of them dead to the Horseman. And now I have a chance to redeem myself, to protect my friends, to lead humanity into a new age of light and hope. Alundra abandoned us, the goddesses abandoned us, and left us with these monsters. And I want to take everything from them that they've taken from us. I live in a world of blood and hatred and violence, and so I will become that violence. I will be that hatred, and I will be exactly what we need. A sword against the darkness.
My name is Urgra Dropper, and I am a dependable ambassador. I was the only half-breed in my mother's tribe of orcs where the threat of being eaten constantly hung over my head. And yet, those were some of the happiest times of my life compared to my time with the Revenant. I was 12 when I first picked up a bow and started hunting, and I quickly found that people make the most interesting prey and often deserve an arrow in the head far more than most monsters. Magic and even the Three Sisters were always something weird and sinister to me. That is, until by chance I crossed paths with the High Priestess Alundra, who showed me that magic, like everything else, can be used for good or for evil. And that's what I'll keep on repeating to myself every time one of those stuck-up magical morons say something that makes me want to cut out their tongues.
The following program features adults using adult language. You have been warned. All right, we are back. Thanks for sticking with us, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been through all this hell. Oh, God.
Turn up the music a little bit. All right. So, we left off with this cavern is beginning to very quickly start to flood. The cogs are turning at an extremely fast pace. The chains are just flying faster than you can pretty much see them. The water wheel is turning really quickly, but the water level is starting to rise, and it's creating a lot of turbulence in the water in that spot. And you can see the water is kind of getting hurled forward under the bridge and starting to pour out that direction. But those two giant grates that you guys saw earlier is kind of the source of where this water is just pumping and pumping and pumping out. What do you guys want to do?
Well, honestly, I mean, there's the big opening in the front of the cave. So this has to be some sort of mechanism to open these doors. I mean, and even if it's not, like, this water can't possibly fill up this whole cave before it escapes out the front entrance.
While looking over, do all the cogs look their motion?
Yes.
Does the track that was around where Kurtz had been initially, is that moving?
The track, like the rail track?
The tank track?
No.
That's not moving.
No. Just the cogs and the water wheel, and then all the water pumping in.
All right, so when I was in the room, I closed the door, nothing happened. I opened the door and I run back out. I was like, well, there's nothing fucking in there anymore. What's next? Who's got any other bright ideas?
Well, there's a giant freaking door up north, but Kurtz is working on it, but I couldn't see any lock, so I don't know what I can do.
Well, that's the only thing I have yet to see even move, and I gesture over to where that metal piece was that Kurtz had looked after. If water starts moving on that, will that maybe trigger the door, or is that something about the door?
Possible. We might as well wait.
Is the water rising?
Yes, it is continually rising. Yeah. Did he make a group decision? I thought it was just an idea.
I thought it was just an idea as well.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say anything. I was waiting for you guys to figure out which one to do.
All right, so I'm a little bit of a loss because, again, you guys looked through some of the stuff last week, but I couldn't see a map. But, okay, so we came in from what direction? And
Southeast. It's a giant open, cavern entrance. Okay. So the thing is, this water can't possibly rise to the point where it would drown us in here. Either without us being swept out or whatever.
All right, well, I mean, everything else in here has had a trick or a puzzle or a scheme to it. You said there was a door that couldn't open with any lock, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone try knocking?
I tried a crowbar and nothing beat me.
Let's see this door. What does it look like?
Very, which you would presume is very thick because it's very stout. Just huge steel doors. But there's no lock. There's no handle or anything. It's just.
And they're smooth.
Yeah, they slam shut earlier.
They look like that they swing or they slide to open.
Slide.
All right. Well, if they slide, there must be something that does pull on them from elsewhere. That track that you pointed down there, Kurtz, that might be the one thing that does it.
So at this point, the water is probably about almost knee height on Kurtz.
Oh shit!
Yep. So I'm just gonna go ahead and climb up on him then.
How?
It's just pouring in from
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. There's magic and dragons and wizards, and you're worried about water levels.
With the water reaching there, has it touched those tracks yet? Is it doing anything to the tracks?
No. Nothing abnormal. It's just everything's very quickly getting submerged in water.
I'll throw Finley onto Urgra's shoulders and sort of make my way down to the tracks. Does it look like a chain or something I could pull and move?
The tracks?
Yeah.
No. I mean, these are huge rails. I don't think you'd be able to pull them, and they're bent.
Hey, did anyone try over this direction at all? Anyone at all?
I was wondering if. Yeah, I was wondering if this was actually an exit or something.
Where?
This direction. Has anyone tried going up?
It looks like to your right.
That's what where the water is getting pushed by the water wheel as it's churning and the water level's rising. It's getting pushed north under the bridge. Yeah, so it's all gushing out this direction.
All flowing that direction.
You what?
All flowing that direction?
Yeah, all the water is getting pushed.
Should we try to follow the water?
That may take us really far underground.
Hold on. We need to, if we're going to do this, we need to rope ourselves together.
Right. I mean, let's take the offensive instead of the defensive of the situation here. I mean, the water has to go somewhere, right? What if we just follow the water?
I just quickly, just to make sure, just in case, I send Orion out and I peer through his eyes real quick as he starts flying up towards the water to see where it's going.
Okay, you can move your token.
Okay, well, yeah, so I'll see.
It's off the map.
Yeah.
It does veer to the other side. It's continuing around. It leads somewhere.
Okay, I'm just gonna start tying a rope around everyone.
Yeah.
Quickly. Rin, can't you conjure something for us to all stay in? Like even a a boat, or I don't know how big you can conjure things, but even just something to float on or anything.
Some water wings for Finley.
I can't hear you because I'm currently
little floaties or something.
I can't hear you. I'm I'm visually on the owl.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're tying each other together.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
But does the owl see anything further?
What type of rope is it?
Hemp,
know.
probably.
Rope?
Okay.
Does the owl see anything going in that direction?
I have a pair of manacles.
No, it'll just the waterway just continues when it
Great.
goes off map.
I will manacle myself to Finley.
Nice.
Manacles. Okay.
Alright, the bird will start flying back, and I'll just be going like, it just continues on. Why are we manacling each other?
The water is flowing that way, just not on this map.
Yeah.
Leroy!
Whoa!
Yeah, right. wait, hold on, Kurtz.
And we're tied together.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I was just gonna say, Rin, now that you're back, I thought you were being rude before, but I forgot you can't hear me. Can't you conjure something for us to kind of float on or anything, like swimmies or a boat or
I
anything?
was like acting as an anchor to Kurtz right now.
So when you said Leroy and you moved your token, did you jump or?
No.
Okay. I can only conjure something up to a 3-foot cube. I can give you a bloated airbag. I can make it so it's a huge flotation device.
I mean, that might work. Just something. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I'll be right back. Continue on. Sorry.
Sounds good, Ren. Do that. All right. I think our choices, gentlemen, are either go with the water or go back the way we came. Which would we think?
The water.
Might as well, I suppose. I mean, that door's not opening at all, is it?
I did not see any way to open it, and Kurtz did not see any way to do it by force. All right, everyone. We are tied together. Grab each other's hands on 3. 1, 2,
all right, here's the
3.
Conjure the air bladder.
Okay, so you conjure the air bladder just in time, and it's only 3 by 3. So who's landing?
It's
on
basically Finley.
It's basically we all hold bits of it. It's kind of like you surround it. and
Okay,
each person
so
grab
Just
on.
imagine a large udder. We each grab one of the things.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
Like little teeth hanging off. Okay. So the water level is going up and up and up. And since you're holding on to something that's floating, it's going to slowly start to float. And I'll just move one of them. You guys can follow if you want. Actually, I'll move Finley since he's not here. So it starts to move into this direction.
Mm-hmm.
And you start to feel snapping at your toes. Little tiny snaps.
I kick as hard as I can.
All right, roll initiative.
All
Are you serious?
right. This is happening.
Woo! That's funny. All right.
Guys, I can't use my Zweihander. It's a 2-handed fucking weapon.
You have a hand axe.
Okay, so I forgot to load a token in for these, so it's just gonna look like
Whatever.
these, but
Yes.
Giant horde of piranha.
A terrible play sign.
We've made a terrible mistake.
I'll point them towards you though, so you can see the orientation.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Okay, and let's go.
I'll roll Finley's initiative.
Oh yeah, we still have his.
Oh yeah,
character
because
sheet, don't
yeah.
we?
We might as well just give control of all you guys for everybody, just in case something ever comes out.
Meh.
Unless you guys don't want to. All right. Oops, wrong button.
There's only 3 of them.
So, all around you, you can see in the water, you guys are floating as you go along. So you're going to keep floating down this path, but instead of worrying about moving all 4 of you on the raft, we'll just use it as stationary, but it is going to be following the path of water. There are 3 swarms of, how do you say it? Kippers? Quippers?
Yeah.
Quippers. Yeah, so these like little piranhas are swarmed all around you. And they were just nipping at your toes, but since you kicked, they go into attack mode. And let's do at the end of, since you guys are all on a floating thing trying to hold on while you're fighting, if you use both hands at once, you're going to no longer be attached, but you guys are roped together, but you're going to be getting drug with it. And at the end of your turn, we'll have you do, no matter what you do, unless you hold action. If you hold action, then nothing. But if you do any kind of action, at the end of your turn, we'll have you do a dexterity saving throw. And if it's below 10, you will lose grip of the other teeth, and you'll still be tethered together. But you're going to no longer be on there, and it's going to be pulling on everybody.
So that means we can use two-handed things and then still
At a risk.
make the dex save.
No, the dex save will be either way if you do any action. But if you do something with two hands, you're going to be no longer holding on to the thing. You can do the action, but then it's going to pull on everybody.
Okay. So they go first.
And so let's establish the order of who's tethered to who. And then if you fall off and it pulls on everybody else, whoever is directly connected to you will have to do a dexterity save as well, and they might get pulled off. And then it can daisy chain. Does that make sense?
Yeah, well, Finley and I are manacled together along with the rope.
Right.
So when you're swinging your two-hander, you're lifting up a dangling Finley?
Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to do two-handed in this situation.
Yeah, so let's say it went Kurtz and Finley, then Rin is attached to Kurtz, and I'm attached to Finley.
Okay.
So Kurtz and Finley are in the middle.
Okay, so who's on the end?
Me and Rin.
So
My end is touching Kurtz.
So Rin, Kurtz, Finley, me.
Rin, Kurtz, Finley. Okay, so we'll start. Can you, Andrew? Can you draw like a little rope thing connecting Rin to Kurtz, Kurtz to Finley, and Finley to Urga?
Oh my gosh, sorry guys. Ooh.
It's okay. You didn't
You're
miss
fine.
much.
We're getting killed.
We found piranhas.
From the Amazon.
Yeah, man. Oh
Alright,
my gosh, my stones is being so weird. Sorry.
You guys want to explain the rules to him?
We're fucked.
We're stuck to each other, tied with rope, each of course on a chain line, and we're all grabbing onto a bladder. As we were floating down, we started getting nibbles on our feet, and then suddenly they turn into bites as we kick them. We are now kind of, if we do an action, we will have the chance of losing our grip on the bladder, and if we do, we have to make a dex save. The DC is 10. If we fail the dex save, we are detached, and the person next to you immediately has to make a dex save and see if they can hold on while you're acting as a drag. If they fail, the next person does it, and the next person does it. So it could be a very bad chain if it fails.
So if you hold action, if you don't do any, I said bonus actions will be okay. If you do a standard action, at the end of your turn, you'll have to do the save. If you don't do an action, you don't have to do the save. If you fail, it'll daisy chain down. So you guys can make two-hand attacks if you need both hands, but if you do that, it's going to automatically trigger the dex save.
Yep.
Or no, it'll automatically detach you. All right.
Okay.
So swarm of Quippas have surrounded you guys. There's 3 swarms. We already rolled initiative while you were gone, and first off is a swarm.
Neat.
So they have, let's see. Okay, so they can blood frenzy, swarm, water breathing.
I think we're all at full health.
Yeah,
so
you are. Okay.
So that wouldn't affect us.
Okay, so they have 2 attacks, one at more than half HP and one at less. So
Who are they attacking, first of all?
it's going to depend on which one it is. Give me a second, I'm getting everything situated.
Oh.
Okay, so it's going to be the one on the west side. So they're going to go for Rin.
Oh, I didn't kick, though. I wasn't the bastard.
Actually, that's fair. That's fair. Kurtz is right there. They're gonna go for Kurtz. No, that is fair. All right, attack of 13.
Repost.
With the sword?
No, with my hand axe.
Okay.
That's my reaction.
Can use your action spell on spirit die if you. All right, so you're making an attack. What kind of attack are you going to be doing?
My hand axe.
Ah, nice.
I'm pretty sure that hits with a 19.
That is a hit. Yeah.
All right, so it's 13 total damage.
Oops. Sorry, everyone. I got something blocking. Shut up. I know. It's not happy with me right now. Okay, so. Ah, it's not typing. Why are you not typing? Alright, WordPad, fuck it. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna number these swarms real quick. I can't believe I forgot to put the...
Fine. Cool. Really hoping these guys have low damage, because 13 should be pretty high damage against a swarm.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Alright. You did 13 damage?
Yep. Magic damage.
That's true.
They are damage resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. From
It's a magical weapon.
Right, from non-magical, so you did full.
Okay.
Okay. And, okay. Alright, so now we will go to Urgra.
Is Urgra able to reach number 3? They're technically 10 feet away, but
Yeah,
they just
it's-
attacked Kurtz. So.
Yeah, you guys are... it's getting pushed by the current.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, so... Yeah, you guys can
So
reach.
she's going to pull out one of her scimitars. She's going to use bonus action to Slayer's Prey, the Quipper Swarm number 3, and she's going to do a scimitar attack.
Okay.
Do those both make dex save? Does Curse make a dex save?
No, that was my reaction.
Oh, that's true.
I keep forgetting you have a weapon of warning. I should have gone off.
So
Did you have
20 to hit.
advantage on your initiative, by the way, Kurtz?
What?
Did you do advantage on your initiative?
I did not, actually.
Alright, so that is
but
a...
if I didn't,
hit.
I'm going to keep mine.
Okay.
I do keep forgetting about that.
Yeah.
I need to do that in my, like, settings.
So is that 11 damage?
11 non-magical.
Okay, so that's halved. to
6. No, 5. You round down.
I like to err towards players.
Yep, alright. I'll take it.
Okay.
And that is, yeah, her action, bonus action. We're not dealing with movement, so I'm good.
You did that as a bonus action, you said?
Bonus action was Slayer's Prey, and
okay.
attack was... And she's not using two hands. She could. She's not.
Okay.
Still gotta make that
But
dex
you-
save, though.
Yep, dex save.
Sure.
You did an action.
Mm-hmm. What? That's a
9.
Mm.
Alright.
Crap!
So you break away from it, and it's going to pull on the rope, and it's going to pull Finley. So I need a dex save from Finley.
How's my dex save that high? Oh, because I'm a ranger. That's
Oh,
right.
you're right. A dex save, you said, from the DM there.
Yes, sir.
A
Because Urgra just got-
dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a 13.
Alright, so you are able to hold on, but Urgra is being dragged. So we'll, if anyone's being dragged, we'll give them disadvantage for any kind of attacks or anything.
It's like the sound
Like
the
the
Mirelurks
first
make in World of Warcraft.
I got you, Ardra. Just
Okay.
hold on. With my wee little halfling arms, I'll just hold you. It's fine.
I imagine she's just gripping your thigh. You just see a green hand out from the water.
Thing.
Ah!
Oh, we got some
everything-
cheers. Thanks,
It's
Broken
everything you've
Switch.
ever wanted.
Awesome. We appreciate it.
Ooh, Switch is.
Hey!
That's right. Now we can win because of Switch. Thank you, Switch.
Rin, it is your turn.
I am going to
Thanks,
use some
Switch.
magic missiles.
Okay.
right at the first one that went and bit at Kurtz.
Okay. Does that require 2 hands?
I mean, it says it has somatic and verbal,
Okay.
so I don't have to use
So
my
verbal can-
material, so I just have to do this.
Yeah, that'll
according
suffice.
to 5e, you just need one hand to use somatic.
Okay,
If I had
that's
used
fine.
material, I have to hold on to my material and then focus with it to blast. But since it is non-material, I just go. Bleh.
Because the words are the second half. Okay, that's fair. But you will have to make, because you're doing an action though at the end.
Sure.
Okay.
Guys,
Go ahead.
I'm not dexterous.
I'll throw it right at the number 1. Number 1 takes 12 piercing damage as the missiles of force damage.
For number 1.
Number 1.
Woo! All right, you just see the missiles sink into the water,
Crap.
hitting the fish, and you just see blood pouring out, but they are still alive, but they are bloodied.
Damn.
I rolled a dex 7 on the save, so into the water.
Fuck!
Oh no!
All right,
Finley!
all right. So
Saving throws.
Ren's knocked loose.
Kurt is not
Kurt is locked loose.
I will argue, can I use athletics to hold on since I'm not the one doing the shit?
Yes, but you already rolled.
Okay.
So yeah, you could do either.
Finley, do some Kermit the Frog with here going.
So Dex save from Finley again, right?
Yes, sir.
You're our only hope.
Hey, Finley!
Yeah.
You are able to maintain. So
One halfling.
what we'll do is
I'm so strong! Ah!
you can use your bonus action to get back onto the bladder.
Oh, then I still have a bonus action? Can I go back on the bladder?
Yes.
Okay.
But it'll take your bonus. Oh, that was from the previous round, right?
Yeah, I only
You didn't use one. Yeah, so you can reattach then,
Okay, I'll reattach.
and then Kurtz. You didn't go yet. You just reposted, so you haven't had a chance to regain. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Making up all this stuff on the spot. It's kind of hard to keep track of. All right, Rin. Did you have anything else?
That's it. That is all me.
Okay.
Pull me up!
The third swarm of Quippers will attack Urgra. And 3 is over half. So that is a 23.
Ooh.
That's a hit.
Damn!
Oh my god!
Wow.
16 piercing.
Okay.
You good?
Not quite bloodied.
Alright, the second swarm. Since Kurtz is dining out, he's an easy target.
Come at me, bro.
I ain't even scared. 19, and you have a
That'll
16.
do.
17 piercing damage.
So, 14 piercing. What the fuck?
13. Oh, no, 14. I'm sorry, I was looking at my damage.
You're good.
You're right.
Okay.
Oh, I can't. That sucks. I tried to do the GM sheet where you can go into the thing and minus.
What was your total hit points to start?
36.
And then we are minus
14. So I think I'm at 22.
22. There we go. You can just click your icon and then the red bubble and then type in minus whatever and
Okay,
hit
it's
enter.
the red bubble. Awesome.
Yeah. So the blue is temporary shields, red is hit points, and the gray is AC.
Awesome.
So
Pretty cool.
if you guys click on each other's icons, does it show?
We can't.
You can see Finley's.
It
before.
Yeah, because we
Okay.
haven't shared our tokens. So.
Okay, we'll do that after this game is over, just for future reference, so you guys can see that about each other. All right, Kurtz, my man.
Alright.
Bonus action to
I
regrab.
used my bonus action to regrab, yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna make my attack against the number 1 swarm that we've already fucked up.
I'm trying to get to where I can see everybody.
19 magical damage is 7.
I have to zoom in more, actually. So I get on the screen. Okay, I'm gonna shift everything down 2 squares.
It's fine.
So we can...
Please let me kill this thing.
This had so many hit points. We did 25 damage to it.
Yeah, no, I'm shocked. I didn't realize Quippers were this hardcore.
All right, so you're doing a hand axe to which one?
To the one we've already been damaging.
That was number 1. That is a hit. 7 slashing. Will kill it.
All right.
How do you want to do it, my friend?
I mean, it's just the swarm, so I'm just maniacally hacking at the water. Like, fuck.
Okay. All right. So you just see, as you guys are going, you just see some dead fish bodies. Just... Actually, that doesn't have all. Oh, they do have blood frenzy as well. I forgot about that. But
It hasn't come up yet.
The one that just attacked Kurtz. But it's alright, I forgot it, so I won't.
I'm not bloodied yet.
Just
It's as soon as we're damaged.
Yeah, if you're not at full points.
And
But
I
I
need to make
forgot, so it's my fault.
Dex save.
They haven't missed an attack yet, so again, it hasn't mattered. Except for that first one, but we were at full health.
You doing alright, Kyle? You've been quiet.
Woo! I'm good.
I'm thinking of what I'm going to do on my turn.
Yeah, he's next.
Alright,
Good, 'cause it's your
Finley.
turn.
Everyone's
Hang
favorite
on.
halfling bard. It's your moment to
Yeah.
shine.
So I'm holding on to this buoy thing, and people are falling off, and I'm grabbing them, and people are grabbing me from the water, and all kinds of crazy shit's happening. Right? This is what our life is
Yeah,
right now.
so we're
Pretty
not
much.
moving this, but you guys are going down with
Right.
this stream very quickly.
And these quippers, they're like under the water. They come up out of the water, like they're flopping around, or what are they doing?
Yeah, they have to stay underwater, so when they're attacking, they're going for anything in the water. Does that make sense? They're not like jumping out of the water to bite you, if that makes sense.
Son of a bitch! All right, okay. Well, that changes my whole thought of what I was gonna do. Fuck. I'm trying to play this by the book here. You know. God damn it! All right.
Well, I would say you have visual on them if that's what you're concerned about.
No, it's if I cast vicious mockery, they have to be able to.
Oh, understand you.
They don't speak
No.
any language.
No, they have to hear me.
Like, hear you.
Yeah, they don't speak any languages either.
They don't need to understand me. They just need to hear me.
He's worried about the water blocking off being able to hear.
I mean, not to mention
I'd
you
say
can
it'd
always
be
stick your
okay.
head in the water and go.
Yeah, if
Yep,
you're willing
fuck it.
to
I'm gonna
dedicate-
see if it works.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if it works. Fuck it.
if you're
I'm gonna
willing to
hold
dunk
on
your
to
head, it
everyone, and
works.
Urgra's holding on, and I'm holding on to Kurtz. Like, Kurtz, hold the fuck on! And I'm gonna go into the water, and I'm gonna go and halfling, I guess, because that's how halfling sounds too. And I'm gonna say quippers, more like whimpers, and I'm gonna cast mockery
So lame. Love it.
on the closest one to me, right there, that guy.
Number 2.
So underwater, it's. I'm gonna give it a shot. Fuck it. I don't know.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
It's a new form of motorboating.
And it's just very temporarily slows down your guys'
So there you go.
wisdom.
Let's see if
save.
it works.
Oh god,
Oh Jesus!
them some smart fish.
All right. Well, nothing happens anyway.
So
but then
after you do that, you hear back from the fish.
I'm going to one day find out what that fish is.
They fucking shit.
Finley will remember this, so I'm gonna write that down.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Quipper. Back
Quipper
talk.
quips.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna write that down. As my bonus action, I'm gonna say, "Come on, Orgra, get up! I can't hold on much longer with my little halfling legs and arms, and just get your ass up here!" And I will inspire her so that she has that for if she needs it for falling.
So
I
you
think
don't
that-
have a bonus action to re-grab if you fall off.
That's cool.
You need a
Okay.
deck save.
It's cool. We got this. I got this, DM.
All right,
We got-
let's see it.
Don't worry about what your favorite halfling bard's doing. We're good
But-
over here, baby. We got this. I'm holding on to everyone. I am the raft.
Put
Yeah,
your
I
money
have to
where
You kind of are.
put your money where your vicious mockery mouth is.
I know what you guys are talking about. I'm on the raft.
But Finley, you got to deck save it.
Vicious mockery is just a verbal.
Oh,
That's why I
DM, what do you
do it.
think?
That's why I did a verbal one, so I didn't have to use my hands.
Click it real quick, so I can see what the
There.
box says.
Oh,
I mean, it is just verbal, which means he only has to talk. He doesn't have to move his hands at all.
Oh boy.
Can you click it?
Let's see if I can do it faster.
Yeah, if you can, that'd be great because I only
Yeah.
have it on my sheet.
I'm going to your sheet right now.
And if I do spells and I click, because you're supposed to be able to just do the little thingy.
Once
Did it go
once it's queued to a hot one in the middle, it'll always go in text when you do that.
Let's see if I can do it.
But it's okay. I mean, like
It's a verbal. It's a
Yeah.
verbal.
I just.
it does. Yeah,
I'm
it says
curious. I wanna
verbal
see.
on the They give you do the Google search.
It's in the book too.
Yeah,
See, on your spell
vicious
sheet-
mockery is verbal only.
Yeah, on your spell sheet, it even has like presentation VS and then V and then all that shit.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give it to you. Since
Go.
I don't want to spend a lot of time. So yeah, I'll give it to you.
Sweet.
I'm just yelling at everyone. This is what I do now. I am the yelling life raft.
Okay.
Top of the round.
All right, that swarm of quippers is Gonzo.
Oh, awesome. Bonus action. I'm getting on this effing raft.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do another scimitar attack against this
three?
Quipaya. That's going to be a natural 2, making a 7.
That is ineffective. So you're
Oh,
Reaching
my
up
dex
to
save is
grab-
awesome.
reaching up to grab onto the raft, and you just kind of swing your scimitar as you're doing it, but you're more concentrated on holding on. But you are able to maintain your grip because you're focusing on that. Rin, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and turn around to where Urgra's facing, and I'll also then shoot out another combination of magic missiles in that direction, right at them.
Okay. At
Into the number 3.
3. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just twisting them into the water as they all 11 force damage.
3. All right. You see massive amount of blood splurting up. Splurting. That's a word now. It splurts up. They are still alive, but they are under half, so they will do less damage.
And I will make my dex save. Oh fuck! No!
You're on the end. It's
one.
slightly better.
All right. You fall off. Kurtz. Dex save, my man.
Athletics.
Yes.
Might not want to get
Granted.
disadvantage.
All
There
right.
we go. You can't fail with athletics.
Oh, you can't.
No, it's a strength saving throw. It's not I don't care.
Yeah, whatever. We'll just go with it. His strength's off the charts too. All right. So here's your anchor then.
You have your bonus action.
Yeah, and I'm gonna. I mean, if the nat one will let me go back on.
Just gonna haul him back on. I'm just gonna literally just fling him back onto the raft. Like, stop fucking around.
Okay. So I don't want to completely say you can't, but give me a flat D20 roll. If you're a majority, I'll let you use bonus action to get back on. You're good.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'll get on with the assistance of Kurtz. At least I'm helping.
All
I'll
right.
just point to the school of blood that's next to us. Like,
All right. Swarm
Can you
3
swing at the others?
will do bites, but they're at half HP. And they're going for Urgra. And it is
That's a hit.
18.
And they had advantage, but it doesn't matter.
10 piercing.
Damn.
Ay.
That's a lot for 2d6.
they're fucking mean,
That is a
dude.
lot.
Oh man.
All right, and swarm number 2 will go, and they are full. So, all right, who has a HotA token available? Like out. All right, so we'll do a quick plug. We do HotA token giveaways at the end of the stream. All of our players have them. You can never see in the camera, but it's got the divinity symbol and the HotA symbol on the other side.
have
So
one somewhere,
we use
but
these for coin flips in the game. So somebody give me a coin flip. If it's HotA side, they're gonna attack Kurtz. If it's divinity side, they will attack Finley.
I have divinity.
Okay, so we're going for Finley.
I just started waving because I knew that shit was fucking happening.
Oh damn, that could have missed
Oh,
Kurtz.
it would have missed me too.
15.
Hold on. Can I have a luck point and make him re-roll that?
No, Finley, you hit vicious. Oh no, he succeeded. Damn it, he doesn't have disadvantage.
By his luck.
Yeah, can I spend a luck point and make him re-roll that?
Yeah. That's part of your halflingness, right?
No, that's his
It's the
feet.
feet.
He
Oh,
took
the
lucky
feats. Okay.
Fourth level feat.
Is that a daily?
3 times
No,
a
it's
day.
just
Yeah.
3 times a day.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. So I will re-roll it. 12.
Still hits.
Still
Nah,
hits.
it's-
AC is just.
Come on,
so
I need to
sad.
get you some armor, man.
15 piercing.
Oh.
Damn, that would have fucked me up.
Well then, that's how we're playing that game, fish. All right.
All right.
Hurts.
Kurtz, you're up. This is
Finley and I
crazy.
just got spanked.
I'm gonna use my action to reach over and grab Finley's wounds and use Cure Wounds.
They would have had blood frenzy to. Oh, yeah. Okay. Cure wounds. Okay. Is that
That's my action.
okay?
Necklace.
3 healing.
Sorry.
Who are you healing?
Finley.
Okay.
Oh, just give me some of that. 3's better than none.
And you do have your necklace too.
That's what I was using.
Oh, okay.
I can't cast spells.
Oh,
Ian.
Duh. Yeah, I knew that. I was testing you and you passed.
One day you'll know what our classes are.
Finley. Yeah, shit, man. Sorry, it's been a long day. Finley, you do have a health potion. I do as well, but it does say that with swarms, I cannot heal. They cannot regain health. So.
Yeah, how's a swarm gonna use a health potion?
So there is that. Okay, so we did.
That's my that's my bonus action. I'll use second wind.
Well, you did a dex save to stay on.
He succeeded, so yeah.
Yeah.
But that's your.
Hey,
Oh, you don't need to use your bonus action because you succeeded. I'm sorry.
Just real quick. I know we didn't get too far past my turn, but
You're
with
next.
the luck point, he doesn't re-roll. I re-roll and pick which one. That's how that works.
Oh,
But-
okay. Okay.
Remember that. We'll remember that for next time. Yeah. If I use the luck point, it's not he re-rolls. I roll a d20
And then you pick.
and then I choose which one. But anyway, that's fine. I'll remember that for next time.
Okay.
Okay, so I regained 14 hit
Yeah, that's
points.
nice. Yeah.
That is nice. Shoot.
Okay. Are you using the potion then?
No, I used my second
wait.
wind.
Second wind. Who's
Second
potion?
wind.
Finley had potion. God, I'm all over the place. Sorry, guys. All right. All right. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. That's me.
All right, Finley.
That's my first crit on second wind though.
Yeah.
Fuck, guys. All right. I'm gonna do vicious mockery again, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say whatever they said to me because I don't know what the fuck they said, but I'm gonna try to sound them out.
Okay.
I'm gonna go into the water again, and I'm gonna blurb it back to them, and I'm gonna flip them off at the same time.
Okay.
Your mother was a herring.
Piranhas are cooler.
Oh,
right.
oh,
There you go.
Oh. Let me pull it up here for you.
Excuse me.
Bam.
Ooh, that's max, right? That's max damage, yeah.
So
Pretty sure.
did 4?
Sweet
Yeah.
4.
Oh, I did forget, but we won't backtrack it. Urgra's attacks.
Alright,
and
disadvantage,
Kurtz's
because
were
she-
supposed. No, they have damage resistance. to
Well, yeah.
bludgeoning
Well, I've
perception.
only hit once, and we did have
No.
it that first time.
Okay. Yeah,
And I have a magical weapon.
that's right.
And I
Okay.
used magical missiles.
Okay.
It's been legit. Don't worry.
Yeah, we've been good. Okay.
You're
So I
good.
did 4 damage. Psychic, so no reduction. Okay. What else you want to do?
Pray. Pray to Alundra. Like, hey girl, it's your boy.
But since you did succeed, they have disadvantage on their next attack.
Yeah, this one does.
Yeah.
This one does. I'm good. I'm gonna hold on to my bonus action just in case, That's fine.
Okay.
Just action to blah, 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 blah.
Okay. Urgra.
Okay, Urgra is going to use her bonus action, get her head frickin' above water, and bonus action just yell out, Makik! And she's going to use Hunter's Mark on number 3.
Okay.
Nice.
And so now we're going to see if she can hit with her frickin' scimitar this time.
That's bonus action. Okay.
We are going to try to use the Bardic Inspiration now.
Ooh.
You do
Lord
it.
willing.
Oh, what the
And it's...
The curse is passed on to you, my child.
It does not hit.
Let's see if my dex save also fails.
Probably.
No.
Oh, you're solid.
Hey, there you go.
All right, Rin.
I'm sure the Quipper will kill me next round because they're rolling so freaking high.
I'm good. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Now. All right.
Good thing I didn't go champion.
Rin.
I will, as I see Urgra flailing and trying to get it, I'm going to shoot one more concentrated blast of missiles right at it, as I'm the only one who's really hitting it for damage. Just
Okay.
pepper it again, in hopes to maybe kill it. Maybe. Ooh, that is high. That is one low max damage. That's
Nice.
How you
nice.
want to do it?
Ooh, okay, yeah. So I'm just
Nice.
gonna basically have the missiles go in as like little bits of like shrapnel that go at a quick like pace of like cursing out lots of explosive water geysers.
Okay.
Trying to pump them out.
Perfect. And you see a bunch of piranhas go belly up, and then they are washed away.
Nice.
Nice. And now will I stay on this time? Yay! I stayed on this time. Usually I'm the one who fails.
Nice.
But yeah.
All right, Quippers attacking Finley. Ooh.
Ah!
Ooh-hoo! Ooh-hoo!
It's a straight attack because it doesn't have advantage.
Yep. So
And so it's a miss.
Okay. Kurtz.
Start kicking at it. Kicking
All right.
at it.
I'm gonna do my thing where I hit at them with my hand axe.
Okay.
Yeah, do the thing.
Do the thing.
Come on.
Oh.
And 8.
Oh, for the Lord.
Just chopping at water, my dude.
It's fine. Action surge.
All right.
Okay. 21.
There you go.
That's a little better.
Okay. Give me some damage.
7. 7 magical piercing. Unfortunately, guys, that was my bonus action.
Oh dear. All right, give
What was
me.
it?
Well,
Yeah.
if you use athletics, though, I don't think you can fall off if you have a plus 10, right?
I said like if I'm holding on to someone else.
Oh no, if you use the action, you do
Yeah.
fall off. Okay.
Yeah.
So. All right. So Kurtz is off.
No.
You get a dex save.
I'm using one hand so I can dex save, but I was saying like if someone else is turned, I'm still holding on athletics because I'm holding on with both hands.
All right. So yeah.
Right. Right. That makes sense. Woo!
Okay, you're
Okay,
good.
you're good. You good? All right, Finley.
I need a nap though. I need a nap and a sandwich.
Fuck, man. I kind of want to get out of. Can I? Is there any way? I'm small. I'm a small thing. Can I get on the thing that we're floating on? Will that like impede anyone else's?
You're
going
the
on
only one on the float right
Give
now.
me.
No, we're all grabbing it, but
No.
I mean, at the same
Give me a acrobatics check at disadvantage, but if you pass, you can get on top of it.
Okay.
But you got to beat a 10.
Okay.
I mean, you kind of know how hard it is to get on top of those things in a swimming pool.
And this will count as your movement. So if it fails, you can still do something.
Like getting on a floaty.
Yeah.
Okay. You said acrobatics at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Ooh. So you failed.
Can I spend a luck point and try that one more time?
Yes.
Technically, yeah.
So
I think
just
it'll
roll.
just be a straight roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do one. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, lucky. Okay.
He's just giving us the feat.
It's just a normal acrobatics check. Here we go. One more time. Third time's a charm. Cause we're halflings and we're fun. Right? Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
None of us has died so far.
Acrobatics.
Woo!
All right. So you are now, excuse me, on top of the floaty. What do you want to do?
Okay, so again, not to like hurt Kurtz or anything, but one more time, like I kind of like used part of his shoulder and a little bit of his face again, just to push myself. Like for some reason today, I'm just using Kurtz as like my own little personal Kurtz ladder, and I kind of wobble myself up on top of there. That's my movement to get up there. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
Ian?
Yep.
Okay. Let's just
And since you're on top, only one person can fit on top of it. But since you're on top, you won't have the dex save for holding on.
Okay. Let's do. Yeah, let's just fuck these things up real quick. I'm just gonna do shatter right in the water, just right on top of them.
Okay.
Nice.
Obviously, it's a 10-foot cube, so I'm gonna do it where it won't hurt my friends, but I'm just gonna fucking slam this thing.
Okay.
And just be done with it. But it's not great. It's not great damage. It's a Constitution saving throw, I believe.
12.
Oh no,
Ew.
that's a fail.
Okay. So what do they take the full damage then, or how is that?
Mhm.
Okay.
Can we use the power of science and say that since it is a thundered force, that is a shockwave, like a grenade, which actually does more damage when you're in the water?
No, it's actually going to cause a wave, and you guys,
Crap.
the raft is going to hit it, and I need all 4 of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Damn it.
Thanks, AJ.
Oh, no.
There be rapids ahead. Oh,
I
Rin.
did it! I did it!
Hell.
Rin falls off. Urgra
The
falls
old man!
off.
The old man!
Kurtz
stayed
holds on.
Five.
Finley, I need a dex save from you, my dude.
All right.
Does Kurtz need to do it?
I'm
again?
surfing
You
right
will.
now,
We're
right?
gonna- we're doing the first round first.
I'm surfing.
Yes. You can do.
Surfing.
Okay, so you hold on. But Urgra and Rin fell off, so Kurtz and Finley need to do one more.
Can
Okay.
I do athletics now?
Yes.
Oh, oh, wow, you definitely rolled less than a 10. That was a 3.
I don't want to hear it.
He's got a plus
I got-
10, so he's
I
good.
got that plus 10 though.
Yeah.
That
What do I need to do to grab someone? What is it?
You're manacled to me.
Right.
I don't think it's just your reaction to stay on. I don't think you can help me as your just reaction.
Yeah, just
Oh.
make sure you don't fall.
It's just a dex saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, so am I good?
Yeah, you're trying.
No,
not
you have
to
to-
fall off.
Yeah. Now I'm fell off, so I'm pulling you underwater. You need to save again.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's another dex save not to fall off.
Yeah, both
Because
of our people
you're
fell off.
tethered, yep.
Got it.
Oh, shit.
I will use my last dex. I will use my last luck point.
Okay.
Holy shit! What is happening right now?
20 freaking hates our
I'm
guts.
just gonna start cutting the ropes.
Hey!
Oh,
hey,
you're good.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm just gonna be cutting the ropes. Like, sorry guys, me and Finley gotta live.
we still have shit to do.
As
I
the
really
manacles
shouldn't be
pull
this
you to the
bad at
bottom.
this. I have the +5 modifier to my saving throw.
I'm not great at
So we're tethered. I'm surfing. Kurtz is holding on to Rin. Urga's flopping around in the water, and we're surfing down the fucking rest of this thing because I just poof, shattered the fucking water out in
Yes.
front of us.
Yes.
That makes sense.
You just need
What are we doing?
You just
What
need
are we doing?
an eye patch, Finley, and you could be captain of the raft.
Hold on, the Michael Bolton song. This is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow.
Oh, yeah.
Da, 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 da.
Hold on, I'm gonna request that song.
This is the day. Yeah. All right, so that is Finley's turn. All right.
I still didn't kill him. I still didn't kill him with that thing.
No.
Nah, man, they beefy.
They are bloodied for sure, but they are not dead yet. Urgra.
10 points of thunder damage.
Yeah.
Thunder.
So when I'm not on the raft, my attacks are disadvantaged, correct?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna bonus action on the raft, and I'm just gonna freaking attack this stupid minnow swarm bullshit
Reach them?
The raging river of death.
with a 1.
Woo! The 1. Damn. Okay.
Roll 20 is not being friendly at all. Dexterity
Telling
saving.
the story. It's just telling a story. It's all
And
good.
I fall
And
off
you fall off again.
with a 4.
All right, Finley.
All right, guys. I got
You
to
feel the rope once again pulling you
Jesus Christ.
towards her. Okay, so
Get your ass back up here! Ah!
she already used her bonus action. So, all right, Rin.
While underwater, Rin can do this. He's fine. He's like, I don't care about the shit. No disadvantage to this magic bullcrap missiles again.
Do you have to breathe?
I still have a breath. I can.
Yeah, he's okay.
So I'm gonna put it out a little bit more, just once more, shoot them for. Oh, that was crap. That was
Six
all
damage.
ones. That was all ones.
All right, you're not gonna believe this. 1 hit point.
Oh god.
Oh my goodness.
Rin's gonna use
all
his
me.
bonus action to get
It's
back
all
up.
me.
And it is their turn, but they are at half hit points.
Come at me, bro.
But they get advantage.
But they're at disadvantage because of vicious mockery work.
Oh, that's true. That's still hanging
Nah,
on.
come at me though.
All right,
20,
so
I mean,
still 23. It's not a crit though. Okay, so it's gonna be the lesser. So it's 7 piercing.
Against 2.
Finley.
Okay.
They got me on a raft?
Oh shit! Wait,
It's all me.
I forgot.
fam.
So it would have been Kurtz. I'm sorry.
No, you're
Alright,
good. You're
so
good.
4.
I'm surfing. I'm
totally
Captain
for-
Timmy Sparrow right now. I'm surfing.
I got Lonely Island playing right now. Let's end this.
All right, so that is 7 piercing to Kurtz, but then you take away 3 of it because
I
it's
do.
piercing. So you take 4 damage.
Nice.
Big money, no whammy.
All right, Kurtz.
Oh god,
Oh, God.
They got 1 health.
What?
fucking fish.
I didn't make it.
You're rolling below 5s consistently.
Yeah.
Oh my
We're
God.
getting all the shitty rolls out of the way before
No,
the
dude,
hard
I've been
watch.
rolling like this for like 4 sessions.
Yeah, because technically this is another 3. You've been rolling a lot of 3s.
All right, so that was an attack, but you're gonna roll over 10, so you're good. All right, Finley.
No, I have to roll dex to stay on. By attack.
Okay, that's right.
Okay,
All right, you're good.
Yeah, you can do it fine.
Now it's Finley. They got 1 health, man.
Dex is like one of my worst stats. I'm an old man. I'm 56.
All right, fuck it. So from the raft, I'm going to put my head in the water, and I'm gonna bloop at him again. But this time, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers, and I'm gonna in Blobble, I'm gonna see, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. No, fucking die! And I'm just, that's it.
Okay.
We're done. We're done
I
with
think,
swimming.
I think, though, sadly, Dissonant Whispers, you do have to share a language for that to work.
Let's see. Wisdom saving throw. Creature has
It doesn't say it.
They're dissonant.
We'll just go with
All
it.
right.
That's fine. Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
Damn it.
17.
He still takes half damage. It's gonna be at least 1.
Yeah. All right. He's dead. How do you want to do it?
Oh, okay.
Sing Lonely Island.
So as I'm singing that song, and then when I say just fucking die, I want them all just to blow,
Okay.
to start popping, like popcorn fish, popcorn shrimp.
The
Popcorn fish.
last bit of fish guts float away as the makeshift raft is following the current. And that's where we will end our session. Woo! Good job, guys. That was a good game.
Finley, make a deck save. Let's see if you stay on top.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, you're out of luck.
Dex save. I'm chilling on the raft. I just put my head in the water. But sure, fine, fuck it.
Oh,
Oh, all right, we're playing it. All right, Finley.
Erger's already off.
That's true.
It's me. It's me.
yeah, deck save.
Oh shit. Okay. Kurtz is off.
Did-
Wait,
What?
where's Kurtz's
Oh,
roll?
Roll.
Chris hasn't
Oh,
gone
I
yet.
saw the 8. I thought.
Oh crap!
Oh,
Yes. No. Even with the crit fail. Fuck you.
it is a critical miss though. So let's do a
Oh god!
flat D20 roll.
Oh my Jesus. We're gonna drown.
Majority you
What
stay
is
on.
happening?
Oh, yes.
It's all up
Okay.
to you, Ren.
Oh god
Rin.
damn it, Rin.
Oh, okay, so Rin
My
is
dear
barely
Rin.
hanging on. All right, wait a
My
second. Last
God.
bit. All right, so that's where we'll end
Oh,
the session.
so close.
Holy shit. Jesus.
All right, well done.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, that is the conclusion of our game. We will take some time to talk. Instead of going on the last break, unless anybody needs to go ahead. But we like to end the stream to take some time to talk to you guys and
Yeah.
answer any questions. So we just transitioned over. All your chat stuff is going to pop up on the screen here. And so
Yeah.
answer any questions. So we just transitioned over. All your chats. There we go. All right. So what do you guys got? Let's hear some stuff. Some opinions, questions, comments. I want to know what you guys think of the new layout, of the new break video, the video that plays on the break timer. What else we got? If you guys have any questions for me, for the players themselves about their characters, anything about the campaign, the world lore, what you guys got?
Thanks for everyone for sticking around and watching.
Yeah.
It's freaking awesome. Love it.
All right, so we got one from Broken Switch. All right, were there other character ideas that anyone thought of playing?
I'll start with this. Yeah, originally I planned on being tribal. I was going to be a tribal ancestor spirit barbarian.
Okay.
For Kurtz.
And so, for those who don't know, each of our characters have a backstory to the campaign, and they are tribal, which is what my character is. You have devotion to the divine, I think is Kurtz.
Duty.
Yeah.
Duty to the divine. You have the treasure hunter, which is Finley, and then you have the historian, which is Ren. Just a little backstory.
So they didn't know any details about it, but when they made their characters, they divvied out that, and then that influenced what their role is in their destiny in the game. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I really wanted to I don't know. A lot of the characters that play in D&D are either rogues or paladins or something like that, so I thought it'd be really cool to be just this heavy-hitting tank. But another character chose to try before I could, so we ended up with Kurtz Glaskin, the super edgelord fighter.
You do it very well.
Thanks.
I just started a heist too if anybody wants to join. Okay. So the question originally was...
Other character ideas we had.
Okay. What about you guys? Come on, Dylan, you gotta...
I mean, I was kind of battling between two other ones. I love them. I love druids. I love them. They're the best. They're like so great. You can do so much cool story stuff, and they just are so badass in everything they do. I know our DM is not necessarily fond of them, so kind of shied away from that one in the beginning. But another top favorite of mine is Monk, and I know that our DM is a fan of those, so I was definitely toying around with that one too, because man, monks are just so, again, badass, and like the Sun Soul is so great because you can just fucking shoot laser beams and be like Street Fighter or Dragon Ball Z, like, so many cool things with that you can do. But just want to stretch my wings a little bit and play something I haven't played before, so I went with Bard, and it's been fun ever since. But those were like the top two. I couldn't really decide, but then I went with Bard anyway.
And Bane, we'll get to your question as soon as we finish everybody's answers. Okay.
AJ, you're muted.
Go ahead and go, Connor, while he's trying to figure that out.
Okay. So I was thinking between Ranger, and I was also looking at Cleric, actually. I was toying between either Tempest Domain, just for more damage output, and also just because it's freaking cool and I like it. and either that or possibly knowledge domain going in the completely opposite direction, just more intellect based and just sort of a little bit of a skill monkey sort of thing, which I always like about bards. But having a cleric just being kind of good at a lot of different things was something interesting to me. And I was thinking about being a water genasi cleric.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Well, considering if I am coming through, am I?
You're
coming-
good.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
coming through. It's a little quiet.
Okay. I.
Not very loud, but
Why?
We can hear you.
I don't know.
Why, Mike? What happened? All right, is it better now?
Yeah, you're fine. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I didn't the way we did our character creations, we had a few things rolled out, which kind of helped to determine a little bit of what we would feel would fit, and a lot of the things that came out made it really nice to be a caster. And so out of the casters, it was either going to be, sorcerer, warlock, or wizard. I've always had a love for wizards, so when I saw that come, and I'm like, it's just telling me wizard it is, and wizard's what I am. So I can't really say no. I didn't think of any other character class. I was like, yeah, wizard. Let's do wizard. So I went with that.
Got a shout out for the overlay. Thanks, Broken Switch. All right, so Bane had a question earlier. It was about weapons. Where was it?
What is the least utilized weapon or your least favorite? And what is the legendary weapon that you think no one uses? Is the gist.
I think, just continuing the sort of train we have going on, mine is probably the heavy crossbow. It does a lot of damage, yeah. But with the reload and everything like that, you could just have a longbow and have no reload and everything like that. I don't know. I've never seen a use to give a character a crossbow in lieu of a longbow or something like that. The rarest weapon that no one seems to use.
Is everyone pulling out their books right now and looking at all the weapons?
No, I think there's a lot of weapons that no one actually uses. I think the dagger is one, but the dagger is very versatile. So I'd have to say the Morning Star. The Morning Star is a really decent weapon, especially with characters who start out with martial weapons, but no one seems to pick it over, say, the longsword or anything else. I say either the Morning Star or the War Pick. The War Pick is a personal favorite of mine that no one ever chooses, because it can't do the same amount of damage as other weapons and everything like that, but it's also just a very sort of unknown kind of weapon. I really love the War Pick and the Morning Star just because of the sort of versatility you get with your sort of kill scenes. Like, Sean says, how do you want to do this? Like, you can do so much with those that you can't do with the sword. Right. Like, with sword, you're limited to stabbing or cutting someone's head off or something like that. With a Morning Star or War Pick, you could choke them, you could bash them. It's just so versatile, and that's really an important part of D&D is how your character kills someone, as much as how they roleplay everything else. So they both have really good damage too. I think they're both 1d8.
Yeah.
For a single-handed weapon.
Which is the max you can have for a single-handed weapon.
Yeah.
I was looking at the Great Club, which is the only double-handed simple melee weapon. And that it's a total of a D8, even if you use it two-handed. Now, it's super cheap, which is nice. The only good thing I could think about is if you wanted to do Great Weapon Master and you only had simple weapon proficiency, I think Warlock has that, or no, Cleric. Yeah, Cleric. So the only thing is you have your spells that you need components for, somatic components, but I guess you can just hold it and club in one hand and then you're free to do it. But again, you lose your shield, which is pretty big for clerics.
I think it's funny because Kurtz mentioned, mentioned the heavy crossbow, but you didn't mention the blowgun, which has less damage and also has loading.
I don't even think about the blowgun, honestly. It doesn't even come up in my mind.
But yeah, it's,
I forgot about the blowgun.
I know there's two weapons. One I really would like to try to implement at some point in any character. I don't know. I'll think about that. But one, I think the whip is unutilized. I think there's some cool shit you could do with the whip that's just unexplored. Just unexplored territory. There's just a world out there of whips. There's just a lot of cool shit.
Can I have any examples?
I got a whip. Fuck you.
Is the second weapon?
How many times has Kurtz pulled a whip out?
Like 5 times.
Like a handful.
Wait, yeah, like a handful. I know you Indiana Jones did the one time, but that's like cool stuff. Like that's like yes, that's what a whip is for. And honestly, the trident is kind of underwhelming too, because it's a D6. I know it's like a D8. I think if you two-handed or you can throw it. Like it has so much potential too. I don't know. Just a fucking trident as a D6 is kind of disappointing.
On that note, this is kind of breaking off. I really think the spear and the trident need a buff.
Yeah, and the spear. Yeah.
The spear, think about like two-handed spears 1d8. I really think it needs to be like 1d10 at least, because that's such an iconic weapon for sort of medieval fighting, like especially if you're using it with two hands. Like
I could see keeping it as it is if it had some kind of bonus
reach or versatility or something.
At least
reach. Say
reach.
for throwing.
Yeah.
Well, it does have throwing.
It does have throwing, but
like
it's still
stronger for throwing.
Yeah,
I mean, the way they did it is like the spear in D&D is kind of like the primitive crude man spear, so it's a very thin stick kind of thing. What you're kind of going into is the halberd, because the halberd has the reach, it has extra damage, and it does have that kind of like.
I mean, not even that, because there's a halberd in the weapon stat. It's like I'm just thinking spear, like in the state of like the Spartan spear or the Athenian spear. Like those are really iconic medieval weapons, and they're not like little, 3 foot long, jabby, pointy sticks. It's like, holy shit, this is a spear. Some of them have cross guards. Some of them are really developed. And I don't know, like
making the spear simple or martial?
It's simple.
Okay, well that's why then.
Yeah, I just think that there definitely needs to be a martial, either adaptation or form of it. Just because it's such a cool weapon, but it's so overlooked just because it's kind of shit.
Broken Switch asks, favorite puzzle of the night.
I like the color one.
Okay.
They were all color.
Like,
I don't know, the hint of the intermediary between the next color.
Yeah, that was cool.
I like the piano keyboard because I mean that is it. Notes are scaled from G to F. That is them. That is a.
By the way, the melody was terrible. I did it in my head. It was terrible.
I was like, what the heck?
Oh, okay. I thought you said the maestro who played it. I was like, I'm just playing the notes, man. I'm just playing what's given to me. I'm given a sheet and I play the music.
I've got to go for the music note one as well because I'm really surprised I got that
That
quick.
was fast. I thought you guys were gonna be stuck on the faded bag part. Like trying to, I didn't think you connected. That was pretty good.
It was a glowing point for me in this campaign, along with all my 3s I rolled.
And I got to play Dr. Dre on it, so that was fun. Ding, 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 ding.
Any backstory questions?
And while we're waiting for that, as far as legendary item, I just recently gave people in my campaign, they're level 8, a lucky sword. So what that is, that's a legendary item.
Yeah, it is.
It's only a +1 to damage and attack, but you get a +1 to all saving throws, and you get 1 luck point a day. And you DM rolls 1d4 -1, and that's how many wish spells this sword can give you. Now, they had 0 wish spells because they're level 8 and I don't want to break my game. And they're looking to sell this item because the one person who I planned it for, the barbarian, has like a sentimental attachment to their great axe, which I'm like, okay, great role playing. But then like the paladin doesn't want it because he wants to use a shield and it's a great sword. Because I'm like, we're going to beef it up. It's going to be an amazing freaking weapon. And they found it in a lake, so we have like Excalibur references, and no one freaking wants it. They're going to sell it. I'm like, You get a luck point. You get a +1 on all your saving throws. You get a magical weapon, which I haven't made very common in my game.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just gonna sell it.
Wow. I remember my first game of D&D. All right, so we're gonna do two things. We got another question from Broken Switch. Does anyone have any family in the campaign or close friends? But before we do that, let's do something fun. All 5 of us, we're gonna do a heist, and all of us are gonna bet all of our points. So all of you guys check your points, and then we're gonna do a max heist. If anybody wants to jump in with us, just so anybody knows, if you subscribe to the channel, you get a higher win % for all the mini games that we have. And if you're watching and you haven't followed us, at least drop us a follow if you don't want to subscribe.
Yeah, seeing a lot of names in there, new names. Thank you for watching. Let's freaking hanging out. It's awesome. It's really appreciated.
All right, so we're doing a max heist. Join with us if you want. You don't have to max it out, but we're all going to bet all of our points. We'd like to do this
Connor
from time
over
to
here
time.
with his 34,000.
Yeah, he's almost up to mine. I'm at 39, and I'm the boss. Oh, Kyle has 40?
I've been reserved. I don't go nuts like you guys.
Bards. I stashed my loot, and then I busted all out at once. Bust my whole point load.
I have rarely run a heist, so...
Everybody jump in with us. Exclamation point heist, and then throw in however many points you want to gamble. Yeah, yeah, we like gambling here too.
We should have fought the horseman.
We can do that next. But
I won't, because I won't have any fucking points left.
Oh, that's true. Well, we'll see. Maybe we'll all win. Maybe.
Is it possible for all of us to win or all of us to lose, or is there kind of like a single by person by person?
It's
person by person.
Is it? Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
We've never won one, so I don't know what the conditions are.
Oh, I was talking about the heist.
Oh, the heist is individual.
Multiple people.
Yeah,
win the
it's
heist,
individual.
Certain share.
I thought you were talking about the boss battles. Yeah, the boss battle is all or nothing, I think.
Yeah.
So to answer the question about friends and family, I think we've come to the realization that we're all family and friends here.
Yeah, a lot of us had to go through some pretty hardcore shit in the.
We're all on that level now.
Like,
explain how our interview process went with the callbacks and everything. Give these guys an insight of what
the interview process was weeks long. For some of us, months long. And it was just going against 8 to like 12 other people at once, like multiple questions. Holy shit, I won.
Horn drop 1.
Does he get all of it?
No.
I get some.
You get double. You get double what you bet, but if you're subscribed, you get more than double.
No, I got nothing. I am broke now.
Wah, wah.
I won, Kyle. Damn, we like all won almost, except for AJ.
Except for AJ.
No, the interview process was extremely lengthy and pretty brutal. Like, we had questions about a multitude of categories and play styles and thoughts on different mechanics and everything like that. And then eventually everyone in the thing voted on you, and funny story, I actually got the lowest score.
Yep.
And he made it. I got the highest score, and I didn't.
And you didn't. Isn't it crazy how that works? I'm glad you made it back around, though. It's been an absolute pleasure having you, man.
We had to literally think of insulting things to say to each other.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Explain that part.
Negative thing is not insulting per se.
Well, we have to tell them our weaknesses.
Yeah, like, what's the worst thing about yourself as a player? Yeah. And it was just like, just break someone down as their, like, sort of mentality in RP. Like, hey, I think you're a piece of shit. You don't know how to role play. You're just min-maxing and stuff like. It was rough. It was rough.
I mean,
but what was the reason for it, though?
It was good. It was like so that you could take criticism, because the internet's a dark and terrible place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like also it's better to get out in the open. I say it's better to talk it and to at least state it so people can maybe understand or know and fix if they need to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was still rough. Like, it was just like, because I mean, no one you really hated in the interviews. I mean, but it was still just like, you're kind of an asshole and I don't like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I called one guy flaccid.
That's great.
It's okay. I called AJ out on doing the fucking mini.
You did, yeah.
Thing. Yeah.
His
That was totally
homebrew
outside the
build.
actual like processing of the interview. That was just like a side note that you mentioned.
Oh, that thing, yeah.
He went a step
That
above.
was the thing. In the whole technical interview process, we never actually role played together at any point.
No.
That was the point, though.
With my interviews, I always do a one-on-one role play with my interviewees. Like once they get to a certain point, just to see like,
I
you gotta
had,
sink or
like-
swim. I need to see
like-
what you're gonna do.
60 applicants and like I don't even remember how many people.
I think you even
actually
had more
made it.
than that because when
Might
I
have been
remember when I
80.
applied, it was like 80
Yeah, it was 8. Yeah, maybe it was
when I
80
threw in my
It's-
application.
That's why I did group interviews. It's just hard to do one-on-ones with that many people all over the country.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
I don't see more questions, but there is one thing. Just because I'm assuming everybody watching is a fan of D&D, probably a player, maybe a DM. So what's something from our campaign that we have done in all this setup and everything that you guys think stands out that you can maybe recommend them to maybe implementing?
Decompressions.
Explain that.
After the session's over, after we, turn off the Twitch light, hang up the curtains, roll up the roll 20s, and we all just hang out for a little bit afterwards and just talk, a little bit how the session went, likes, things to improve on individually as yourself, someone else, MVP of the game kind of thing, or, things DM did good or things DM did great. See how I did that there? No, it's just really good, and that's something that I've implemented in my game that I DM for on Wednesdays, where, after every Wednesday game we chat for a little bit, and then constant communication throughout the, just anything you think I should improve on, anything you want to see, anything that you don't like, it's just constant little tweaks are going to make the game better for the DM, the players, and in a stream situation, for the viewers too. So. Decompression and communication. Those are two big ones.
Man. I think a lot of us, we leave our characters at the table, which I think is really important. Like I remember a few sessions ago when we still had Strong Braid in the group, me and him kind of had this, I don't want to say rivalry, but our characters kind of clashed a lot. And now it's kind of me and Rin clashing a lot. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, that's our characters. And your characters are going to have disagreements and conflict and everything like that. But I think it's really important to make it clear that your players leave that at the table. Like, those are your characters. It's not you. And even then, like, even when your characters in game sort of reach heightened emotions, like, make sure that it's like their first reaction is like, yeah, I'm going to stab this motherfucker. Like, that's not the first reaction. Like, your characters, especially in D&D, as opposed to a lot of other role plays, like, it's a team game.
Yeah.
So finding a group that works together both in and out of character is super important. And I think we've really managed to do that both with the interviews and sort of the out of character off stream stuff that we've done. Like, we all understand that we're our characters and we're our own people and we might disagree sometimes, but in the end we still need to work together.
Good. Connor or Andrew?
Just what was the question?
It was things that we do that we could maybe recommend anyone watching to do.
Trying to think of anything else because decompression is a big one, but like I'm trying to think of another thing that's like.
What about?
Yeah, all coming up with is actually like.
What about character creation?
Pure rules. I was going to say, like, for instance, if those of you who are familiar with 5e, you may notice that some of our characters, like, for instance, Kurtz has a +10 in athletics, and we're only level 4. So what Sean decided to do for our characters is that we went through every single one of the skills in character creation, and we made an argument for why our character would be either good, neutral, or terrible at one specific skill. And depending on that, we would roll anywhere from a D4 to I think up to a D8 or D10.
It was 8.
D8?
4,
I think it was
6,
D8.
8, yeah.
And it would either be that roll would either be permanently subtracted or permanently added to our skill check from then on. And so, like Kurtz has a +10 and athletics, and Finley has a freaking +12 to investigation.
I actually think mine's all natty.
What? How? You don't have expertise?
I have 19 strength, and then I have
+4.
proficiency, and I have it's my one of my like things, so I have +6 to strength.
That's still my.
Let me check it, but I think my strength might be all natty.
I thought you had some kind of modifier.
He might have had a
I
little
closed
bit.
roll 20, so I don't want to pull back up just to check.
Yeah.
I don't know, but my investigation's on point. I see everything.
Your investigation
Yeah.
is fucking crazy.
No, that's definitely
Okay.
like perception, religion for Kurtz. Religion is one for Kurtz, and survival is one for Kurtz. That like just like Ergra is saying, like, yeah, we've all gone, like, I have a -10 to history. Most of us have a -10 to
Everyone uses
history.
every-
The majority of us have a -10 to history, as a matter of fact.
We have no idea what the fuck's going on.
We don't know where we've been.
I just say, yeah, embrace the negatives, because I mean, I was more than happy to actually have Rin get some negatives in his thing. I mean, that's why he has a -5 to athletics, because he's just, in his history, he was not athletic. He spent his time indoors and studying and doing things like that, so he has a 0, like, gym time. So he's not the best when it comes to those activities.
Yeah, I have a natural +4 to athletics.
All right, let's do a giveaway.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, players, how many HotA points should we put up for these guys for the raffle?
They've stuck around for a while.
15,000.
That's a lot.
Wow, that's quite a bit.
This is one of our highest viewer sessions.
All right, 15,000. 15,000 HotA
Yikes.
points.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Well, hey, no, I mean, technically they can use them to save us with some health potions, so yeah, all for giving them more.
So that's loyalty points. The HotA points are for
No.
What points are for games?
are for buying the extra raffle
games.
tickets for
Yeah,
the
and most of
giveaways.
us who are players actually won that highest. So
All right, so I'm gonna open it. So it's ! raffle to enter. Everyone can enter. There's no points costs to enter for HotA points. Players, you guys can enter if you want. If you win, you get to pick anybody in the chat that you want.
You.
I got Kyle. I got Broken Switch. I got Connor. I got Dylan.
I mean, I don't want to take it from someone, but I am broke, so I'll try.
True.
You can choose how many of the 15,000 points. That's the most we've ever done. Usually it's 500 or 1,000. So this is a big one.
Yeah.
! raffle. We'll enter you guys in.
guys, I don't know where we're going next session.
Dude, I don't know if this was the way we were supposed to leave, but you know, it happened.
It's not. It might not be the way we're supposed to, but it's the direction that we're heading.
Yeah, you know, we end up in the Underdark. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, we just gotta kill some drow. Kurtz has never been in the dark. It'll be a new place to kill people and leave his stamp.
While we're leaving this open, because we'll close it here in a minute, let's get some fan theories. Where do you guys think they're gonna end up? What's gonna happen when they see where this raft takes them down the water? Broken said definitely spend all by then.
Side note:
Yeah.
I am digging the freaking logo symbol things. Those
Yeah.
are really cool.
I didn't realize what they were, and then I started connecting them to the horseman. I was like, wow, okay. Kind of gives you a hint to the fourth one as well.
That is badass, man.
Are you talking about the slideshow on the side?
Yeah,
The one.
I really want
Over
Conquest
here.
his horse.
Those logos are legit, dude. Those are really cool, man. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Anyway, I'm sorry. Continue with the question. My bad. Couldn't help myself.
Some wizard septic tank. I mean,
Yes.
Are we going down the sewers?
More like a giant septic tank.
Yeah. Yeah, oh,
Not-
could be. Yeah, it could be.
Oh,
the
but we did
giant
have
one.
Revenant.
Who knows? You guys might end up going down a giant's toilet bowl.
We just end up in the sewer of like the Revenant Tower inside Candoria. We have to crawl our way out like some kind of fucking assassin.
Whatever giants lived in the this cavern, you guys just flushed their toilet.
See, I don't think giants lived in this cavern. I don't know. There's been too much weird shit in this cavern made for like normal sized people.
I mean, there's definitely, I'd say more of it was giant size than not, though. I mean, I would agree that like it used to be occupied by giants, but then it was definitely taken over by more normal sized people in the past.
All right, so we just got a slideshow of the four horseman symbols we had: conquest, war, pestilence. The last one's got to be death.
Mm. Yeah, so they know some lore about the game, but they don't know everything yet. So
It's either that or
some of
unicorn.
this is some
I'm
of this
banking on
is
unicorn.
some of this is teaser. All right, so I closed the giveaway, and then we'll pick a winner. So whoever wins, if it's a player, you guys can pick how many points you want to keep or give it away to whoever you want. But I think Broken
Kurt
Switch
Glaskin climbed his way through
is
3
the only
miles
one
of
left.
shit.
Pick winner.
Kyle!
Kyle.
Hey,
Oh.
Hey, Kyle. All right, what do you want?
I already put in chat that if I won, it was going to. Hey, do you happen to have to Broken Switch and Kawaki? Can you do that, even though she's not in here?
Yeah,
All
you
right.
can give it to anybody.
Half and half.
All right, congrats. So gotta find. I have the list of fucking people is insane on this.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I can search. Here we go. Okay.
Hi guys, how badass would I look on
Hundreds.
Thanks for watching Broken Switch.
Thanks for sticking with us, man.
Yeah.
They were commenting in the chats.
It really sucks that we had a few people until we started doing this Q&A and then they all left. Like,
Well, at least they stuck around for the game, though.
yeah.
All right, edit. All right, so Broken is at 1,792.
Yeah, Finley's the favorite for everyone.
Plus 75. So I'll just give 8,000 for easier math. So
Oh, you got a bump.
2. Okay, and who was the other one?
Kawaki, it's Kayla's.
How do you
No, don't give her points. She's gonna
Yes.
kill us all.
Absolutely.
No, it's only the game
Absolutely.
raffle
He will-
points.
She will
Um,
prove that she is loyal and a good friend and
How
not
do you-
some diabolical evil
how do you
villain.
spell it?
Oh gosh, it's like K wacky. something.
Okay, yeah, I'll switch with K's then. Kawaki, 1994.
She's literally the reason we had to fight our doppelgangers. Oh, gentlemen,
Not
please
literally.
return this artifact to Kane
All right.
so my husband will stay alive.
There were some decisions in between that starting point and the double gangers.
Broken Switch said this is his favorite of the session. You mean this game today was your favorite of the session zeros? Is that what you meant? I think so.
No. Finley
No,
was his
Finley was
favorite
the favorite,
person of the session because he gave away all the points to him.
Oh, I missed that part. Oh, bribery. That makes more sense. Yes. MVP.
Oh, bribery. I can understand bribery.
That makes way
Sorry.
more sense.
Ugh.
Sorry, let's go fuck myself with that musical keyboard shit.
All right. Well, that will conclude our stream. Thank you everybody for sticking around with us. I hope everybody had fun. We will
Absolutely.
pick up where we left off next week. It's going to be Tuesday night, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. Hopefully you guys will all be there. We for sure will. And Hard Launch is tentatively January 8th for the campaign. So thanks everyone, and we will catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.